Hmm. Let's see.
But I hope that it will last longer.
Oh.
Hi.
Hi, folks. Howdy, howdy. What is wrong with my slideshow? Damn it. I hate OBS programs. Is it off? Let me see. How are you doing while I'm fixing this? How's everybody doing? Yeah, it's off.
Doing pretty good. Just job hunting and apartment hunting.
Oh, those are so much fun.
All at the same time. It's just
Not really,
lovely.
huh?
I just found out that my nephew has to have a cholesteatoma removed.
Ooh.
Ow.
Yeah, he had a really serious ear infection that didn't present as being really serious,
Uh-oh.
and so he had a bunch of infected mastoid cells.
Ooh.
What
And
is
here I was upset about having to job hunt and an apartment hunt.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, he
Not
just
so
had
bad.
surgery this afternoon, and he's going to have to have another surgery in like 4 months.
Is he gonna? Did he make it through okay though?
Yeah, I mean,
No problems.
the operation itself is pretty standard.
Okay.
I just
How
had
old
to
is
clear.
he?
I'm sorry, go ahead.
No, I was just asking how old he is, but that's okay.
He's 12. No, 13. He's 13.
Aw.
Aw.
B, fuck, you logged in with yeah, we're live. You logged in with a different account, so I had to clear your user. You were logged in as Danovan, but then you came back in as B-Funk, so you wouldn't have seen your character, just so you know. So it should be there.
My bad. I must have clicked the wrong one.
They don't matter. As long as you know which, all I gotta do is clear the owner. You can see it now.
Is Free gonna be here tonight?
That's what I thought. I'm like, he
I didn't hear anything.
don't get excited. He just came and let us know he's not playing Free. Thanks. We'll try to avoid. Yeah, because he said you were gonna. I was gonna get you had a temp job and you might be a little late. And he said earlier today, actually first thing this morning, that he tried to make sure that Tanya didn't die.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I know I'm available this week and next, but yeah, the 31st and 7th, and Danovan being out, so the 31st we won't play, and the 7th we'll figure something out, or we'll run some PR games, something. Yes.
I think trying to clear my cache was a very bad idea.
Why is that?
Oh no.
Because now I can't see portraits for the characters, and it gave me a runtime error when I tried to load up my characters.
Well, okay, yeah, hop back out completely, and shut down Fantasy Grounds. Yeah.
Yeah, I did that when I couldn't see my portraits for a second. And I closed it out.
It's got to pull it all back. You're gonna have to reload all the. We have to reload all the books, but that's basically what you're doing is you're clearing everything out and you're gonna reload stuff back up from scratch. Plus, I just cleared out a bunch of maps that I was sharing across Fantasy Grounds for y'all, so that will help pull away for some of the resources. So, but
gotcha.
But we'll get them there. We're waiting for Free for a few minutes. Welcome. What's up, Moondoggy? Are you Moondog? Aren't you running it tonight? Thought you got a game tonight.
He does.
He's DJing for the Wins group. I mean DMing. That's my old.
Don't tell me you were a DJ.
Was for almost 25 years. So.
Wow, I did not know that though.
Yeah, I was in the nightclub business for a while. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
The gentleman's nightclub business?
No, it never went down that route. No, it did not.
Stop it.
Is it Thursday? Oh, it's Tuesday. That's right. I'm right. I'm a noob. It's Moondog. I'm thinking it's Thursday already for some reason. Yeah.
Oh, what have you been drinking?
Nothing. I wish.
All right, I'm good to go. All my stuff loaded up. I didn't need to exit. It just took an extra minute.
Okay, check your books. Make sure they have to reload them. At least get them.
Already did.
There you go. Okay,
Awesome.
well, we're gonna wait a few more moments here, because we're waiting on Free. Unless I don't see him.
I hope it's okay.
Yeah, it's either he got her work related. Could be with him,
Maybe.
or family, but. Since he's got little ones running around like most of y'all.
Your mom's got work issues.
I don't have little ones.
So, and he's here, which probably I'm going to, and we may get to a point here, we may, a few games we missed, we may just pause the game for a few weeks here. So,
maybe play some Portal Reach.
yeah, we'll do some Portal Reaches. Matt, and so I've got and Donovan B. Funk, I know you had some questions, and let's get together on that. And if I'm going to send a post out to everybody. So yeah, the good news is we're fine, but the bad news is that Nick and Matt are a little burnout on 5e because they're like B Funk. They've got little ones running around and all that. So I've just lost. They're going to need some time away. So. To refresh the engines, and so it's going to be then that means there's no DMs, and Jack can only do one every other week so much. So it's like, okay, then there just went all our games. So I may run one or two now, and or we'll pull. What we need to do is get to a point where we can pause the season out so that I can reevaluate and get kind of some of the stickling points out of the way, the character tracking, and find a couple DMs and get the storyline a little bit more solid, because we're a little off on our story. So
yeah. Especially since we had to take a break from Friday's game mid game.
Yeah. What happened?
Oh, Friday we didn't finish our session. We're gonna finish it this Friday.
Okay, that's what's going on. Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, but we also a couple of us leveled up in the middle of it.
Yeah.
So,
we
leveled up at the end of it because it was my third.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, we got to address that too, because that kind of throws things off, and I'm not sure I'm really happy with the leveling system as it is. So, because it doesn't, I think it's removing a little. You got to work on it. I've been reading on a couple of other big West Marches groups, and they do it a little bit differently. So it may tweak that a little bit. Everybody can stay the level they are, but if you're in the middle of a session, you're going to level up, and I need to track all that, and I need to get some recaps back from the other DMs, because people are asking me how many points have they really got. Can I do this now? Can I do that? And I'm like going, crap, I still don't have it all tracked properly, and we're losing information. That's basically all it boils. So.
Yeah, there was a couple of things where they didn't like my portal points and my treasure points weren't showing up on Friday either in my notes. So
yeah, I've got a big spreadsheet that I've kind of pilfered from one of the other groups and kind of tweaked it for ourselves, and I can go in there, or the DMs can go in there, and basically all they got to do is put the player that plays in their session, and the spreadsheet can calculate it all and tell you exactly. Okay, here's how many sessions they played. Here's how many, here's where then we can divide what the points are, stuff like that. So can't use experience points in a West Marches campaign. Moondog doesn't work that way. So it's more like a Adventure League deal. And since it's homebrew rules spread out over many DMs, you have to have a consistent basis on which to give players points, and not just be able to have a DM to go off on a rampage and all of a sudden spread out experience by throwing different things at a group. The point system has to be something that's consistent across the board, and it's just that system doesn't allow for a player we want players to be able to level up at a certain pace, or they get bored with the game. So most of them have tackled that. The Sleeper Island group was really big. They've got a hybrid system. And there's another one that's it's the Reddit one. It's the big one that Colville talked about too. They use a hybrid system also of Adventure League. So, we need lots of stuff. So, anyway, where the heck is Free? I messaged
him, but he hasn't replied.
All right, well, fudgy, because if I would have put together, actually would have done something like we did for Saturday night. Yeah, the one where I threw together. Let me see if I can. What level are y'all? Let's see. 8. Level 8, same level from the girls. Okay. Well, we might have to do something like that just to have a little fun and play. It is because we want to tweak some of our own home rules. So some of the rules, Moondog, we can tweak and play around with, and I want to be a little different. I don't want to be just another AL game. So it's a learning process. So it's valid questions. We thought we had a nice point system, but the problem is you got to track it, and we weren't tracking it properly, and that's come to bite us in the butt. So, but I'm close. I'm close. Getting there. Let's see.
Work in progress.
It is. Well, yeah, I admitted it from the very beginning. So and we got a long way to go. If you go look at a couple of those other ones, man. So, Sleeper Island, those guys, 500 players. They have got 60 games a week that they're running, and they're all over the globe. Yeah, they're pretty big.
Is it D&D or is it?
Yeah, it's D&D, and they're pretty much all Fantasy Grounds and some real life, and they're talking about getting into Roll20, but they have got a huge following. And they're just showed us how far off we are. And I'm not, that's not a concern, but I can see that they've gone through the growing pains, All right, damn it, where's my module? I just was going to load this up while we're waiting one more minute. Sorry, folks, anybody watching, we're missing a player. We don't know where he be. So
Duff.
Mm-hmm.
I know I have enough treasure points to get that alchemy jug, though.
Ooh.
Well, you don't. Okay, so we roll on. So since there's no store, no supplies, you just can't. The magic items are not just like what you want. For one, there's a certain set of tables, and what we basically do is we'll roll off a set of the tables, and then there'll be some stuff to choose from. Okay, because how could you haven't found the alchemy jug in Portal's Reach, and or you don't have enough of the town constructed to be able to actually go build it yet. So you're how many treasure points do you have?
Hold on a second, Duff. I need to switch over to my phone for Discord. My computer's not running enough.
Bummer. All right.
I only have 3 treasure points.
You need one more game, and then you'll have 4, and then you can actually cash some in to roll on a table.
Yeah. Friday. I have like 5 or 6 of them.
Yeah, the tables are on World Anvil. They will show you basically how to use the treasure point system. Until we get until we figure out a way that supplies are coming through more, and then
like the wagon.
The wagon deal, and because what he's asking, what if I want a particular item? Well, there's got to, in other type of campaigns like that, you can request it, and it could be shipped in somehow. Well, that's not quite the way it's working on this one, because there's no backwards communication.
Was it previously established how that was going to work out?
Well, yes and no. So the world is supposed to be really hard, and there was going to be discussions that there was going to be some caravans or kind of supply chain runs that came through the portal from time to time, to supply the town, because originally there was just going to be a town there. And then they got it in the wild hair that, we're going to make it even much more difficult. And the idea was we'll make them build up from nothing to the campaign. Then what about the going back and forth? And we have to be able to say, the concern was we didn't want players going back through the portal to go get stuff and then bringing it back. You're on a one-way ticket. It came through the portals. There's no going back through for any of your characters. But
all right, I'm here.
Then that affected the supply chain. How are we going to get supplies coming in and out? And that's so the one wagon came through that had some menial supplies on it. But the question is, if you build, if it comes up where you finally get enough portal points in the town's built, and then you have a magic shop that's built, well, how are we going to supply that with goods that could possibly be there from time to time and bought, on a random basis? And that's how.
Maybe we can actually find a portal that goes back and forth.
Don't know. There's going to be some NPCs that can come through from time to time, and that's why it originally was. So
to answer your question, I have so you movie 6 treasure points now.
Okay, so that would tell you then that individual. So under the treasure point system, you have from table A, B, or C in which there could be possible items to get. The magic item tables. And so what I think we were talking about is that we were going to put together decide when to do that off and roll some random rolls on the tables, and then you have a choice from what to use the portal points to use the treasure points for. So because there's no way to actually at the time right now, there's no way to in the mechanics to actually request and get that specific item that you want, because where's it coming from? That's the problem. So
we do have a marketplace now.
Yeah, but the marketplace is only for trading goods and all that. It doesn't. You actually to really get a magical item. Let me make sure. Let me go back and look at the
marketplace allows access to higher level magic items.
But
quarters is what makes the other stuff.
You got to have the artisan quarters or non-magical type. Well, actually, creation of common magic item, non-magical items of 200 allow for the creation. So that's the points, and then God, I keep hitting the wrong damn button. I thought that buying a magical item, there's a table there. Okay, so town center and marketplace 1, roll 1d6 times on magic table A, or roll 1d4 times on magic table B. Because you've got town, so then we could go to. So you basically here. That's the chart. That's the chart I was looking for. We have 1d6 times on magic A, 1d4 on B, 1d4 on C. Those are the three that you've got the 4. You've got at least 4 points. You need 8 to go any higher. So from those, whatever those items roll up, you can then get one of those items. See what I'm saying? So it's a random roll of what's going to be available to you to get, but you've also got to have. I don't think we didn't say we had to have the Arcanium was for scrolls. Yes, magic item scrolls. Okay. But I thought there was going to be some. Okay, why is World Amble doing this to me? We'll go over, Dan, you know, we'll go over it later and put it together so we know what the items can and may possibly be. Could be on the tables for you to get. We have to roll it, and then you'll have an item to choose from. Dog, we're waiting on. We haven't seen Free. He didn't. He was earlier.
He was going to be here.
Yeah, he was going to be here, and he has not shown up yet. So I'm trying to see while we're talking. I have a. Let me see what this is. All right, let's see.
I still think we should go back to the underwater place and explore that other portal that we have.
Well,
down there.
we lost.
He lost Gunzen. Yeah, he died.
Yeah,
He blaze of glory.
But I have the ability now to morph myself into an aquatic creature if I want to.
Ooh.
But that doesn't do Gunzi any good, does it?
No, it doesn't do him any good, but it helps me to be able to swim down there in place of him. Yeah.
So,
yeah. Yes.
So, you said we talk about it later. I guess. We'll talk about it later.
Yeah, we'll go over it to figure out what the items will be there.
Yeah, I'll turn myself into an aquatic creature in honor of Gunzi and stuff, so.
Yay. Yeah, I need to update the map with the marketplace and Gunzi's glaive and a new grave.
Oh, by the way, for my tent, you know that the 2 things in the middle of the map? There's that set of trees down below. I'm talking to Amalia. Set of trees that's right behind it. That kind of almost looks like 2 trees together.
Behind the...
Sorry guys, I'm late.
You're fine. You're fine.
Yeah. You know what I'm talking about?
Are you talking about behind the tavern and the town center?
Yeah, it almost looks like 2 trees together.
Yeah.
I want my tent right in between those 2 trees. Like,
let me have a look and I'll double check on it real quick with you so that I make sure I put it in the right place.
Okay.
All right.
I'm glad you were here because we were looking at possibly doing a one-shot, but now we get to play.
You do get to play.
All right. I thought I was busy playing Batman on Xbox and lost track of time.
Oh, no.
Yeah, another game he was playing. Mm-hmm.
That's okay. I was watching America's Got Talent. And I was like, oh no, it's over 7:30.
Better than that.
What? Yes, yours is better than that. Yes. I'm also sitting here knitting. I'm such an old lady right now.
Knitting?
I'm knitting, yes.
What are you knitting?
I'm knitting a shawl for a friend. It's very pretty though.
Oh man.
I have to have something. I have a little bit of a ADD kind of thing. I have to have something to be doing while we're waiting. So once we get started, I will set it aside. Oh, stop it.
Amai's not got her name right.
I do. I fixed my name.
I'll do it.
I wondered why the overlay was off.
Not my fault this time.
True. Sadness. All right. 1, 2. Oh, and Morthos. I got to pull up his character sheet. Come here.
So who's playing Morthos and who's playing Bart?
I got
tonight?
Morthos. Bart. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Bart's out a couple weeks too, so we will. We'll do chat with Brian. We'll we have everybody next week. We'll play, but then we'll probably we'll have a few weeks off, which will because of travel for you and Dan and all. Either I'll do a Portals Reach, or we're just gonna put on standby for a few weeks while everybody's doing their thing. Isn't it amazing, Zeb?
It's 2 weeks for me.
Yeah. So, well, I just with all that's going on, it's just that's enough players to be out that I can plan accordingly. So instead of trying to fit a game in, we'll put on standby for maybe the part of the month, whatever. So, okay, you're in. You've got Bart loaded up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, then. Let's get started with our D&D Tuesday night group, the Death Dealers, and the continuing sagas of Princes of the Apocalypse. They're so trying to get done with. But let's do our introductions as always, and then pick up with our Ogre Love.
God, I forgot about them.
Pure Tanya, you're up first.
Hello, I'm Pure Tanya. Tanya for short. She's a human variant ranger, here to shoot all the things as usual.
Freewalker.
Freewalker is the 8th level Goliath fighter barbarian with his actually dead buddy Pincushion. Thanks. So appreciate that. And playing Bart tonight also the 8th level half elf Sork.
Correct. Denovan.
I am Denovan. I am your 8th level druid halfling. I am here to grow mushrooms on dead bodies. And hopefully there'll be some big dead bodies to grow some big mushrooms.
And I think you're trying to smoke them too, it looks like. Is that what's I heard? Something about a pipe?
No, not smoking the mushrooms. Not smoking the mushrooms.
Yeah, he's he's on his phone. He had to switch over to his phone. He was having an issue with his computer. That's why he sounds funny.
Yeah, it's going through Bluetooth.
Yeah. Murphisia.
Hello, I am Murphisia, the 8th level forest gnome bard, and currently seeking some fire and not liking what's up in front of us. Ogres. Ogres bad. Ogres. No.
Ogres.
No.
There you go, ogres.
There comes the ogre.
And we didn't give out XP last week, so I was going to do that. So boom, there you go. That gave everybody. That was all the lovely XP that was generated.
Does that sound better, Free?
Yes.
It does.
Oh, much better.
Big time.
Wow.
Yeah.
The fuzz is gone.
The fuzz. Where's the fuzz?
Everybody
Yeah, that's
sounds.
a stupid Bluetooth adapter I have so I can charge and use headphones at the same time.
I turned the volume up a little bit there, dogs. That should make him sound better. But yeah, he definitely sounds. Store should be on. Critical. Yeah. Let me see there.
Oh.
Someone was trying to give Merfizia already a critical hit just because.
Oh. Whoever it was, thank you.
Wow.
Oh, by the way, Duff, so Friday, I
Yeah.
have to tell you before I forget. Friday, in the Portals Reach game, we came across zombie ogres. So
We did.
we did.
Zombie ogres. We like them.
Yes.
All right. Well, yeah, keep trying to hit that again, Cyber. Trying to, let's see if we can get that in real quick and we'll start here. So let me see. Free and Merfizia are there. Go ahead and roll me some stealth checks real quick. I don't think he's going to see you. Probably not. So.
You want a tower?
No, I just rolled that out there, y'all. Yeah, I was pretty certain
definitely
y'all were gonna,
is.
yeah, y'all were gonna stomp the shit out of me there. Excuse my French. Oh, sorry. And so yeah,
Easier.
yeah, I know. I didn't catch myself soon enough. All right. Yeah, so y'all are coming down the hallway and you hear these noises. Me hungry. I want some food. Where's that book? I want the book. Our brother read a
And-
book.
With that, I move back here. Next
Oh,
to
did you
Morthos
step
and
over
go,
that tripwire? Did you just
No.
step over that
No,
tripwire?
no, I did not. I jumped over it. You didn't let me. Oh, there's Puritania.
What was that?
What was that? Why is it making me grab her and not myself? I was just
Devil Dog.
joking. I wasn't actually gonna move.
Redeem monsters. Okay, well, there it goes.
Oh, wandering monster. Thank you.
No, it's cyber redeem. Just redeem critical hit. It looks like there is a huge lag. Oh, you did. So then that made the bot maybe having a problem. Then if you did it from the store, all right, Cyber. So yeah, you got a critical hit there, Merfizia.
Yay! Thank you, Cyber.
Yeah, so something's probably going on with the Twitch bot. Is what it looks like.
What's that 20-foot circle right there again?
I don't
That's
know. We're
going to
gonna
be a
find out.
fireball as soon as I can get around to getting my words out.
Oh, sorry.
Bart's going to drop a nice little fireball in that room.
Oh, is he really? Hold on a second.
No, yes, he is.
All right, hold on. Let me show you who he's got. Let's see.
Hey,
Come here.
Duff.
Aw.
In the commotion of that fireball, I'm gonna cast spike growth under them. Not under the ogres, but in front of them. But while the fireball's got their eyes, and they're like, I can't see.
All right, 1 second here. Let me give.
It's an onslaught of AoEs again.
These poor little guys.
Little.
Little.
Just that ogre also, ogre one.
Yeah, because he's in it.
Oh goodness gracious! Those are a lot of ogres.
Ooh, 40.
Initiative, please.
Do I still get to cast my spike growth under the fireball?
Yeah, you can. Yeah, yes. Draw me. Take that one circle out free for the fireball and let him put his. Thank you. All right, there you go. Nicely done. Now move it wherever you like it.
I think right there is going to be good.
Okay. Initiatives for everybody then. All right. And
Need to roll, I think, for Morthos.
I just did. Yep.
Bart.
I'm guessing you can probably take the salamanders and the Asian.
I'm getting ready to. Yeah, I am. Oops.
Sound like they need a mint or something.
Okay. Oh, and the Azers we need off
Or
too.
cough drops.
Cough drops.
They're so worked up over the book that they read. They've been crying. So it's such a lovely story. Puritania.
Okay, so that's Spike growth in front of me, right?
That it is.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna.
It's Danovan's new tactic.
What's my new tactic?
But you're casting it in there right up under them as they were getting blasted with the fireball. You're putting it up under there because you're wanting that they wouldn't see what was going on, as because the fireballs got their attention. Just like we were talking about the week with the stink cloud.
I learned.
Yeah.
I learned from my lessons.
Oh man! Oh please.
No.
Please.
I did not miss that. Mm-mm.
Okay, I hit it. So I'm gonna do Hail of Thorns on it. Which does that hurt?
Does it hurt them? Possibly. It's not going to tickle.
Time you hit a creature, the spell creates a rain of thorns that sprouts. Da-da-da-da. Each creature within 5 feet must make a dexterity saving throw. Okay. Okay. So, that one and that one. Okay. Now let me actually shoot at this one.
Okay.
And then I'll do it again. Oh no! Oh no!
Oh no. You have disadvantage for all attacks versus this opponent for the remainder of the encounter. So that would be against half org 2.
Okay. Well then, I don't have to shoot at him anymore. Got one more shot, so I get to shoot something else. There it is. Oh, let me. That was one spell.
Britannia, not to be a stickler for it though, but how you shooting him all the way? Oh, you moved up. Okay, thank you. I was going to say, how you be shooting that guy back there?
She's got magic vision.
I'm about to say she's doing a ricochet.
He died.
Yeah, he died.
More of those.
Okay. He'll hop over the 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And he will firebolt the dude. Hit him. And go ooh-wee, and then retreat back. Wee. Okay, he'll come back just back here. And he'll tell Bart, watch out for the tripwire. All right. Danovan.
Alrighty. Would you like to lock tokens, sir?
Oh, thank you. Done. Okie dokie.
Also, Murph and Free are not in squares, so...
I noticed that. They were getting ready to pay the price.
Tattling. No tattling.
Well, I need you in squares so I can retreat.
Fine.
Don't worry, I'm going to come up and get in front of you on my turn.
Just slap you out of the way. Okay.
I hit him right in the eye and he falls over dead.
Alrighty. He does.
That magic stone's bad.
Alright. And then he jumps back. Not in the middle of a square. Did you notice that, folks? Did you notice that?
If they don't have to be in the square, I don't have to be in the square. I only had 10 feet of movement. That's why I told them to move into a square. Technically, I should be right there.
Alright. Bomb. Anything else? Alright. Pass your turn. And oh, there we go. Bart wants to skip do up. Alright.
Yeah, he's gonna move up there, and then he'll just do a fireball, I think.
Okay. Three.
Free Walker's moving up also.
All right.
And he'll give Drown a couple of throws.
Yep.
Well, seeing as how I'm not walking through that spiked growth,
Go
I'm
ahead.
just gonna.
It'll tickle.
No, that's okay. I'm just gonna go right here next to Free.
Free can always toss
Why
him
is that-
across.
Just look at her not moving in the center of a square. Look at that. You see that?
There we go. It's being weird. And then I'm gonna target Ogre 2 with my crossbow, but I get my critical hit, so
So roll the effect first.
I'm just doing the crossbow.
Yeah, but you're gonna it's an automatic critical hit, so you do an effect. You get the effect to see if it adds anything. Bam! Batman didn't work. What the hell is going on?
This is miss, so I mean the piercing damage.
Okay,
is
no, you don't have with critical hit. It's an automatic hit. Okay, so slow down here, Kemosabe. Let me show you what's going on. You know, it's been a while since you've done it. Let me put it.
Yeah, I haven't had a critical hit for a while.
Okay, so here's what happens. So you first go open up the critical hit fumble table.
Oh, gotcha.
Okay, go down there at the bottom, click on it, go to tables, and click on critical hit, and then roll that dice. If anything extra happens, it'll tell you.
Okay, it's not. There it is. There it is. Got it.
Okay.
Balls.
Roll critical hit. Yep. Okay. Your AC increases 2 for the remainder of the encounter. Okay, I'll add it in a second. All right. Now, you're going to go over, you're going to close that out. You go up to the upper right-hand corner, Fantasy Grounds, with the plus-minus symbol at. It says modifiers.
Gotcha.
Click on that. Click on the critical button.
There we go.
Now, just drag your damage for your shot onto the ogre, and it will do the criticals for you. There you go. Just like that.
Okay.
Now, you get an
Still only 8
extra
damage.
2 bonus to your AC for a moment. All right, for the rest of the encounter. I'll add that in. Done.
Okay, cool. Yeah, it's been a while since I've had to do one of
Yeah.
so.
All right, so this guy is going to... All right, so he feels bad. Oh, he's going to run 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. So he steps in to there.
What? He steps into the spike growth?
He didn't see it.
Whee!
So he's actually on 2 squares, or does that mean he takes the damage twice?
No, it's for every 5 feet he moves through there, Mr. Smarty Pants. You know that answer.
Well,
you know
I mean,
that answer.
Technically, he's moving 10 feet though.
You start talking
No,
about
he takes up the whole square. That's so for every 5 feet he moves, he takes the damage.
2 squares of him move 5 feet, so that's 10 feet.
It's still only 5 feet forward. It's 10 feet wide.
Yeah. Give him the damage, goofball.
That's you, Dan.
Yeah. Yeah, that's right.
I wasn't trying to say a goofball, just you need to give him the damage. stuff.
What happened? Mm-hmm. Donovan.
What? I dropped damage on him.
Oh, did you? I didn't see
Yeah,
it. Sorry.
you did.
Okay, it just showed. Okay, my bad. I didn't say.
Damn,
Okay.
Duff.
Oh, I know.
Get the glasses
All
on.
I know. He's gonna throw a javelin, and he's gonna miss free. All right. Second one's gonna do the same thing. Let me see. He's gonna move 10. If he moves into there, take some damage. He's gonna take it. Oh, he's not very smart. So he came from right here. So 5, 10, 15. 20, 25, 30. So he moved 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4.
Dan got damage on him 4 times. See it?
There he goes. He's got it. Yep. All right, and he'll chuck a javelin at Mervizia.
Hold on a second. And
Yep.
damage is 2d4. You only rolled 5d4 on him.
So he needs what? Three more d4s, right?
If you move 20 feet, then yeah, it should be 3 more.
Yeah. Dan, give him 3 more d4. There you go. Thank you. All right. All right. Now, did I hit Mervizia? I did. And I got to give her some damage. All right. Oh. All right. Moondog. Yeah. There you go. No. Yeah. This something's wrong with the bot, Moondog. You got to go do it from the web page. So just hit. Well, if I spelled it right. Yeah. You have to go. Click on it from the website itself. Something's going on with the Stream Elements bot in the store.
Hey,
Anyway.
Beth, I want to use a lucky to have that re-rolled.
You use it for you, right? Can you use it? Wait, can you? I know that answer, right?
Yeah,
can
you
do
can
it?
You can
to
spend
change it.
1
Okay,
luck
choose
point when
one.
an
Yeah,
attack
that's
roll is
right.
made against you. Roll a d20
and
and
one
then choose one.
creature. Yeah. I forget. I always get it messed
I think
up.
she rolls a d20, right? And it
Yeah, I roll a
takes whatever
d20
her
and then
roll
I
is.
choose which I can choose whether it uses his or mine.
What would you like it to be?
Well, my AC is 16, so it wouldn't have hit. He would have missed.
He gets the modifier too, +6.
Oh, well then never mind.
He hits
Just
you.
pick yours. It'd be funny.
It's fine.
You got a javelin stuck in you now. All right. There is actually another half ogre over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And is he? He wasn't hit with the fireball. Oh, but he'll step in there. Oh, he got what? Yeah, we need to do that, Cybra. Another Stevie novella orc for all. That's right. Yeah. Orc novella. Smutty. All right, and then this guy's gonna move over here. All right, he can't do much. Piatania.
Let's see.
Maybe we could have a store item like redeem the novel, and you have a quick, and Mervizia has a quick reading that she has to give.
Mervizia will suddenly go mute if that happens.
She doesn't let us have any fun. Redeem critical hit Tanya. Oh, really?
Aww.
She just
Thank
hit.
you. That's okay. I have like 3 more or 2 more. So I'll hit that one, and I will do Hail of Thorns again.
That's right, Rosalie. Story time with Praetor.
Oh dear.
Well done, girl. Well done. I need to get me a smoking jacket, and have a little fire going on behind me in the green screen. We'll have a book. We'll have story time. That's actually a pretty good idea. I think that.
I think you should put the picture that I drew and redo story time.
I think I'm gonna go find me a smoking jacket.
I mean,
You just
Oh, all right. What do we got going on here, Tanya? All right, so critical hit. Random a neutral monster with their CR lowest party member wanders on the stain from a Oh my. Who's it for, Moondog? Since you're doing it from the store, you got to tell us who you're doing the inspiration for, please. You just type in the name and send it in chat that way. So, Murph. Okay, Murphizia.
Oh.
She gets
Aww.
inspiration.
Thank you, Moon.
Let me scooch up some so that I can see this guy I'm shooting.
Cyber, you gonna write it for me? You gonna write me some quick readings? Go right ahead, and we'll post them. A lonely Air Genasi who befriended
I think I should have final say on those.
an ogre. Oh no! This is an unauthorized biography.
She will sue you all for libel. No, just kidding.
She has to find Praetor first. Moo ha ha ha.
Oh, gosh.
Morthos, what's he gonna do? Let's see. He'll step over here. He'll do his firebolt again. This is no big deal. Oh, and he'll jump back. Danovan.
Let us see.
Uh-oh, here comes something. Oh, you missed.
I almost wish I'd rolled a 1.
Oh my
Store is
Lord.
live tonight.
Yeah, who's it for, dog? Bart.
Bart
Yes.
is going to cast a shatter on those 3 guys in that last little circle.
Okay. Oh, Danovan gets a magical item. Oh, you really got to give him that, really? We'll never hear the end of it.
Ooh.
All right, on his turn, we'll roll it up.
Give it love to his fellow half-orc.
3.
So Walker will do another throw of ground here.
Hey.
And based on the bonus action, he has to summon it back as a bonus, so he only gets 1 throw.
One shot. Yep. Okay, thank you. Physia.
Okay, so Mephisia takes and carefully pulls the javelin out of her thigh, looks at it, and chucks it at the nearest ogre. So that would be Ogre 1. So how do you want me to throw that?
Roll me a D20, please. That'll be a hit, even with the modifier. So a javelin is, let me check real quick. Should be 2d6 plus. So who'd you chunk it at? Which one? Number 1?
Ogre 1, yep.
Okay. Boom.
Kills him. That's what throwing him at me.
Alright. He will now decide 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Danovan?
So you said he moved through, what, is that a 5 count?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, he's gonna be dead.
Should be 10d4 for him.
So it says 10 d4, is that right?
Yep.
Altogether?
Si, senorita. I know, really. He falls over dead.
He did.
This one, where'll my friend go? Let's see. Oh, you meanie. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He died too. You go get it, brother. He not make it.
Nice.
That was a very effective spell.
Yes, it was. Very well used.
All right. They all dead. They don't read the book no more.
Yeah, you can let it go now.
All
Let's
the
take it
different
off.
times that I've used spike growth and it caused no damage made up for in this single battle.
That's
Oh
right.
gosh,
Can
that's all
you,
we're gonna hear about now.
Can you do like,
Now,
Can you-
where's that magic item?
You drop the
Okay.
spike growth and you can have it.
Yeah, exactly. Because. All right. All right. Let's get that done real quick.
Someone bought me a magic item. Is that what you said?
You missed that?
I bought Donovan a magic item.
He knows.
Dang.
Trust me.
Not for me. What?
All right, Donovan, you've got a table C and table D. One is even, one's odd. Name it and roll it.
All right, I'm gonna go D.
Okay, roll me a dice. There you go. Table D. Percentile roll. Forty-four. A 7. Was that 44? A spell scroll. Let me see real quick, please. All right. You are a druid. 6th level spell scroll. Ooh. Let's find the player's handbook. Let me find the spells for druid. And let's go to 6th level. And I want you to roll me 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Roll me a D10. Pray that we don't get a 10. Really?
What did I
As soon as you said it, I
As
knew
soon
it was
as I
going to
said
happen.
it. Would you roll that again, please? Don't get... Okay, number 4. All right. And I'm going to put there... Come here, Donovan. I'm going to put this... I will create in a second. Hero's Feast. You bring forth a great feast, including magnificent food and drink. The feast takes 1 hour to consume and disappears for the end of that time, and the beneficial effects don't set in until this hour is over. Up to 12 creatures can partake. It cures all diseases, poisons, becomes immune and poisons and frightens, and wisdom saving throws are at advantage for 24 hours. Hit point maximums also increase by 2d10, and it gains the same number of hit points. These benefits last for 24 hours.
And that's for everybody
Holy-
that participates?
up to you bring forth a great feast, and it takes 10 minutes to cast. Up to 12 other creatures can partake in the feast. All right, so I need to create a. So while we're doing that, let me create a scroll. I'm going to throw it in your inventory here in a second with that spell attached to it, and then you'll have a way to then pull it later. Okay, Danvin, cool. All right, what are we doing?
Is the spike growth gone?
Yeah, we're going to check these guys in their rooms and see if there's anything of interest.
Okay.
Yep.
Also, second thing that I wanted to point out, did you happen to code my Stone of Good Luck?
Probably not yet. If you're asking me, that means no. Let me
Water's going
see.
to jump over the trap and come into the room also.
Yep. Okay. Stone of Good Luck. Let me pull it up real quick. No, but give me a second. I'll do it real quick. Put it as an effect. I'll keep it open here. I'm lazy. All right. So everybody moves into here. Here, let me unlock tokens for a second. I'm just going to do it that way. Make it easier for everybody to move in. Go ahead, Cyber. Write me out a rom-com of ogres and an air genasi, and we will publish it on Praetor's Rejects, and you'll get full credit. Your name will be heralded across the channel. Investigation check, please.
Search for treasure.
Yep.
For everybody?
Well,
Okay.
Free Walker jumped over there.
Well, I went
You
over
said
there too.
perception, is that what you said?
Investigation. All right. Yep. So in the northeast corner of the chamber, you will notice that there are some the rubble's been disturbed recently, and you dig around in there free, and you find a box,
Do I find
what's
any?
in the
a
box?
pretty box. And you
in the
open up
box?
this box, and this box actually like it's worth something. And you find some gems. Looks like there's a pearl in it. It's a mother of pearl box. So it's kind of enlaced with pearls and all that. But there are some gems, some small gems in there, 4 of them. And you find 2 potions.
We lost the Bart.
What do these potions look like?
One is red, actually a dark red. And the other one, oh, hold on, we lost Bart. I'm bringing him back. Bart, you're making me mad. What color would this one be? I don't know, actually. We drink this
I
potion.
can try and help identify them for him.
It's a, let's say it's a lovely, clear aqua color. I don't know.
How long has it been since we've had a rest, a long rest?
Not long enough. I don't know. You can have a long rest if you
I
want.
know,
Yeah.
I know we're Bart is very short on his spell slots.
Well, he's very short in general. Oh no. Okay. I had to do it. I had to do it. Had to do it. I want to hear it. I want to hear it. All right. I want to put these. Do you want them in your sheet or you want them in the party sheet?
You can give me the red potion, put everything else in the party.
I'll take the blue one.
Well, hold on. Let me put this in the. Let me drag it over here.
Can I identify it first?
Well, that's what he's getting ready to have you do. Yeah.
Okay.
So let me put it there.
David can help identify stuff too.
Yeah, y'all can do it as here I've got it all on the party sheet. Free, the potion of greater healing is yours.
Okay.
And the potion of diminution. Yeah. Murphy's is the other one. That's large and large. You get reduced. No.
You can so I get even tinier.
Yeah, you can go tinier. There were some Alexandrites. That was the gems, and then there is a. Where's the? Keeps mother pearl box. There it is. Okay.
It can be miniature and fit for.
That should be everybody. All right.
Be one of the little people.
There you go. You found a little treasure hoard of theirs that they had hidden away.
Oh,
And
well.
you see
Another hole. Another hallway.
another hallway.
Is this a long hallway going over to the Earth Temple?
Very good. Free. You're pretty certain that's where it's going.
All right.
All right, time to backtrack.
Yeah, we need to cross. Well, first of all, we need to find out if the salamanders and the Azers are still fighting down there.
Don't forget about the tripwire, guys.
Did we hit that long rest or no?
Oh, actually,
Yeah.
no, my bad. 1 second.
Jumping
No, you
over the
didn't.
tripwire as I go back.
I robbed you of it.
Are you stumbling over the tripwire?
I jumped over the tripwire.
Now you will find when y'all come back, the tokens are unlocked. You can keep it that way. Yeah, there'll be a few bodies there, a couple of salamanders, several of the Azers, and they are no longer anywhere in the room.
Okay, well then I wanna check out the salamanders and Azers and see if there's anything on them.
They were all
search the entire room.
they were all slaves. They didn't have anything on them.
And I thought they had like some kind of javelin or weapon or something.
Yeah, the javelins that
Yeah, I want one of them.
search the room, like the forges and the anvils and all those things? And see if anything-
No, there's nothing. There's nothing of value in this area. It looks like they're making weapons and stuff here. It's it's a forge, so you can see it. That's kind of some of the stuff they were working on, and the Azers were working on. And you, what do you want? You're wanting a.
I want one of their javelins.
Oh my God! You're gonna make me code that. Can you throw one?
I don't know.
Actually,
How heavy are
they actually had spears.
Okay, fine. I want a spear. How heavy are they?
Oh my!
Probably too
I
big
thought
for
they
you
didn't
because
have
those things
spears
were
because they were
huge.
slaves.
Actually, that's correct. Thank you.
No, but they were using something during their attack
Their
on us.
tail.
They were
Their
Oh, their
tails.
tail.
Their
Oh, then
tails.
I want to cut off. I want to use Tinder Strike and cut off one of their tails.
Now, my question is, what about the Ifriti? What did he have? Is he still there?
They ravaged him, killed him, pulled him up. He would have had on him. Murphy's, you're not going to find anything of value. Yeah. No. He had a scimitar, just a plain old scimitar.
Anybody got a detect magic they can do a ritualize and see if it's magic?
There was not. I can argue tell you, so you don't waste your time.
Okay, great.
Yeah. He was just a slave driver.
All right, well, let's come back south down here then.
Yep. Morthos. Where's he
Should
at?
Morthos open this door, or is there anybody
Where's
else
he?
who wants to?
Oh, you've got him. I was like, where'd he go?
Door.
Murphizia wants
Oh,
to.
open it.
They are not locked, and I will have you open them both up. And what you see in them are the smell of old iron and dust fill these rooms. Great heaps of junk are stacked everywhere. In some places, looks like the stacks are a little neat and orderly, while in in the other spots in each of the room, it's just like it's a big ass mess. And
I want to search the room I'm in now.
roll me perception checks in the tower, please.
Oh, that. I don't like it when you have me do that in the tower.
I know you don't. That's why I do it.
I actually can't find my tower. Let me go to my.
Yeah, where's my tower?
Did it get turned off? Is that what I just? Hold on.
Oh, yeah, the tower's
Yeah, you
gone.
gotta turn it on. It's turned
Yeah,
off.
I clicked the wrong one. Okay, there it goes.
Thought I was losing my mind.
No, you weren't. I was trying to stop the centering on map happening and all that. Alrighty, you guys. Y'all are really not into it. A 2 and a 1. Y'all don't find anything in the room.
Yeah, Bart's gonna look too.
Roll me in the tower. Y'all are on fire. El Fuego.
I'm gonna go in this room and look. I didn't look in that room before.
He got a 23. Bart doesn't find anything in the room. It's full of junk.
That room too?
That was where the
I just
hellhounds
jumped
were at.
Raven's
That's the
gonna
kennel.
take his shot in here.
Ew, yuck.
Yeah, it smells of sulfur and meat, and it's full of grime and crap, and the dogs were living in that first one. The very first one where
whoops.
Britannia's at.
What's the other
Sorry.
room then?
Yeah, the two rooms to the east, the middle one and the one to the east, they're both storage rooms, and they're basically this right here. Here, just so you know.
So we're searching the eastern room now.
Yeah, we already
There's
searched that
nothing
one.
really. There's 6 hours. There's nothing in any other one of them. There was.
Okay.
It looks like it was storage. Yeah.
I go down the hall and peek around the corner.
Okay. You see.
Morthos is speaking up there too. We're all.
Yeah. And it's lit too. There's light coming from the south, and you kind of see what looks like a lit brazier sitting there. And it's very dark to the north.
I like fire. I'm gonna go down here and peek around the corner again.
Stealthily.
Stealthily, yes. That's
Right,
what I
and it
said.
walks right into the middle of the room. Isn't that nice of her?
No, I
to do
was
that?
trying to get by the wall, but it wouldn't let me go by the wall because it's not the middle of a square.
Sure. This oddly shaped room features 2 rounded corners and makes the chamber flow in a pleasing way. And there's a stairwell you see that disappears downward in the south wall. Stone braziers, but looks like it is lit, but it's like, going out. It hasn't been tended to in a while. And that's it.
Morthos.
Yeah, Morthos is looking around the corner.
Yeah, he begins to walk that way, and he begins to smell the faint odor of like the chill of the grave.
At that point, he would probably turn around and go, "Freak, come up here."
There's a door. I'm gonna go open it. Want to come with me?
Well, he's looking. He peeks around the corner, and he sees what looks to be mounds. There's a mound there, and he sees one more off in the distance somewhat. It looks like it's decayed of bookshelves and tomes, and they're all kind of, there's rotted out, and it's, in the last vestiges of decay in there.
Yeah, I want to go check that out.
Okay.
Get upset because Morthos isn't coming and opening the door with me, so I'll go up and see those go up next to him and see those mounds and decide to go over and check them out with Free.
Hold on. I gotta, let me, darn it. I gotta pull this up. I lost my way. Make me a perception check. Flurry. Ooh, well, look at you running in here. Okay, Morphisia, hold on a second. You were down in this room. You are down there. They went that way.
No, I was
through the wall while he's running down there.
No, you didn't hear what I said. I was actually right here. I said I got upset because Morthos wouldn't come and check out the door with me, so I walked up next to him, saw Free, ran off, and went with him. That's how I got.
And I was not running. I was taking my time.
There we go. See, I was with him. I did say that. You can check the video later.
Replay? Uh-huh.
Yes, I did say that.
Alright,
You want me to do a perception as well?
yeah, Free did his. I need, go ahead. Uh-huh. It's very cold where you're at, Free. These strange mounds, you begin to see that they run the length of the room. And there's just neat orderly rows, and you see, faint covering of like dirt or dust covers everything in this room.
Hey, Donovan, I wonder if mushrooms will grow out of these stacks.
These are too orderly to be natural, so...
yeah, you notice that there remains of bookshelves and tomes that have been just kind of, you can tell that but the books are almost, completely gone now. They've rotted over time, is what it looks like.
I was thinking there may be some kind of library or something. Yeah, I think a search of these bookshelves is in order to see if there's anything interesting in here.
That sounds good to me. Investigation.
Donovan will help.
Wherever y'all place yourselves. All right, Free. That's where I wanted. He moved. He stepped right into it. Okay. Let's see what happens. You're very cold, and when you step in there, 3. You kick up some brown dust. It comes from it's dust. It's really moldy, and you take 14 points of cold damage. Free.
I am resistant to cold damage.
Okay. Then you take 7 points of cold damage, and you're coughing now. Stuff is in your lungs.
Back off, and I get away from the cloud.
And it's
immediately close my mouth and back up. Immediately close my mouth and back up.
Yeah, and as you backed away, it gets warmer. But when you moved in there, it was getting colder and colder, and then you noticed when you stepped in there, it was really cold right there. And you've kicked up all this. It looks like it's mold now, and you took some cold damage from it.
I want to go up along the wall here. Do I still feel the same cold going up this way?
Not that way. No. Nope. And you're seeing basically it's just bookcases. If you kind of kick it around, it's all decayed. It looks like it's been rotted, eaten away.
So nothing useful. So hey, Morthos, you gonna go check out this door with me or not now?
You know what? This back wall right here looks like an excellent spot for a secret door. I want to search for secret doors.
Let me check something here.
Free has had impeccable intuition lately, so Danovan is going to assist him.
Oh my!
And looking for a secret
Stomp
passage.
my feet
Yeah, I
and
need it in the
figure out what they're...
in the tower, please. Por
You want to
favor.
assist me in my roll, Dan?
Yes, that's what I was saying.
All right. 14. Let me see what that is. You discover nothing.
Get annoyed that they're not following me, and I carefully go up the side and yell at them and say, "What are y'all doing? It's just a wall. Let me show you." And I try and see if I can find anything. I'm gonna do perception.
Perception
too.
in the tower, please. Yep.
Okay.
Can I assist her on that?
Mm-hmm. She
Maybe
didn't need
roll
it.
advantage.
She doesn't need it. You go, what's the big deal? There's a door right here.
Ha, I knew it.
Hey, Morthos! There's a hidden secret
there.
door. Come here.
Secret door there.
Ooh.
So
It's not just a
push
wall
Danovan out
after
of the
all.
way, or not push him. Slide past him, whatever. My diminutive eyes.
Yeah,
I go to try and open the
Danovan
door.
side eyes you as you go to try to push him.
Oh, fine. Fine.
And
I'm gonna go up
silently
there and
reminds you of the stairs.
stick out my little tongue. Open the door.
Only you can hear it, though.
Oh, damn it, Duffy. Really? Click the map. Yeah, Rosalie, yeah, the stream element bot's not quite working with the chat. You actually go to the store and redeem it there, then just tell me who you're cashing it in for in chat. All right, you open up and you see a dust and cobwebs fill this corridor. About halfway along the corridor, you see that there is it kind of widens into another little area.
I check in front of me to see if there's any traps.
You found one.
Before-
You stepped on it.
What are you talking about? I haven't moved.
I gave you one.
No.
A book falls on your head.
Funny. So carefully check for traps, and then I go up to this corner here and try and see if I can see around the corner and see if there's anything there.
Oh, no. Go back. Roll me a perception or investigation check in the tower, please, for trappies.
Okay. Am I better at investigation? I'm going to do that instead.
Either one. You rolled a 1.
I did not.
Yeah, you did.
Okay. Well, I can re-roll that with luck, right?
No, you don't find anything.
Okay. And I don't see anything around the corner.
Not until you move up there.
Go ahead and proceed up.
There you go. Yes, you do. What you see is the room kind of widens into where it's there's several racks, weapons racks sitting here of rusted weapons and armor that still kind of stand there, but it looks like all of it looks like it's in really bad shape, except for a gleaming shield that hangs on the east wall.
Oh, I want it.
What's it made out of?
You see it's hanging. Well, it looks like it's in pretty good shape, and it's slowly. You can see it looks like it's like a you're watching it, and you kind of see it ticking as though it turns clockwise, and it's slowly making its way around. And as y'all watch it, it's slowly moving, and it would like a minute hand, and it just kind of slowly turns.
I would like to grab it.
You grab a shield.
Yes, I want the shield.
She wants the shield. A gnome is going to grab this big shield Yeah, all right, I'll put it in your inventory then.
Okay. Aren't I the only one that uses the shield in this group?
I don't know. There is a shield. And it is in exquisite condition.
I think I can actually use this shield.
I don't know if I can use one or not, but I got fascinated by the
advantage for Free Walker. Okay, so he has advantage. Yeah, it is. All the rest of the weapons here are in horrible shape. They are rusted out. You look at them, you touch them, they fall apart. The wood's been rotted out. The armor's spotted. It's been eaten away. But this shield, not a damn thing's wrong with it.
I hilariously start to try and grab it and hold it up and investigate it to see. Keep falling over, and I look up at Free and go, "How do you hold on to this thing?"
Made out of metal.
And I grab it from her.
No, mine.
You pick it up. You pick her up with it as she's holding on to it. You're trying to shake her off of it.
Shake it a little bit because she falls off.
Yeah,
mine.
Exactly.
Mine.
And she's got a pretty shield.
I don't investigate it.
Here, take this shield and give me that one.
No, I like this one.
Well, you investigate. You found a shield.
But I didn't identify anything special about it.
Well, you're going to have to take some time to do that, unless you're going to cast the spell. An investigation, that is going to take over 10 minutes. It's like a ritual, so you have to take 10 minutes or more. And so, yes, you can identify it.
But my identify spell says it only casts 1 minute.
Well, then you cast the spell. Yeah, it takes a spell slot too.
If you cast as a ritual, it doesn't take a spell slot.
You basically just kind of sit around for a little bit. In this instance, it's really not a big deal because y'all haven't really got stuff going on. There it is. Okay, I've identified it in your inventory there, Merphisia.
Ooh, a shield +1.
You realize that bards are not proficient in shields?
Yes, I know. But it's pretty and it's shiny.
Has that ever stopped you before?
It's pretty and it's shiny. Does anybody want the shield? It's fine. I'll give it to somebody who wants it.
I do.
Fine, take it.
Put it in the party inventory.
I can't use it.
How about this? Who has something that they will give me for it?
I'll give you this shield for it.
But I don't like. I want something better than a shield.
She's got to put it in party inventory, so when she puts it over there, y'all can see what it is. It's just a regular shield, but it's definitely it's been enchanted. So.
Fine. You'll do what now?
I'll give you Paul's feather token.
Okay, fine. I'll take it.
That's right, Devil Dog. There is a engraving on the shield of 4 ogres and an air genasi. That's right. That's not me. I didn't say that. That's Devil Dog.
I will take that trade.
It's in the party sheet.
Yeah, I got it. Thank you.
I need to find a wooden shield. That'd be great.
Maybe the one that Free just put in the inventory. Yeah, it says made from wood or metal.
Yeah, this one's metal.
No, the one that Free Walker just put in.
It's his decision what it was.
Sure.
Oh,
there you go.
Paul's feather token. I can get a bird. Okay.
All right.
For some reason, my armor class is jacked up.
Uh-oh. Ooh. Holy moly.
It's basically not recognizing my armor.
Yeah, I see that. So go in there, take your time for a second. Yep. Yeah, I see that. You were getting jacked, weren't you? All right. So you found a shield.
And I traded it for Paul's feather token, so.
Okay, he's giving that too. That's on y'all. Not a problem.
Do we find anything else in here?
That's all.
Okay. Well then, I want to go back down to the door. Anybody want to go check out the other door?
Yeah, let's go check out the other door.
Okay.
She's
I
just
hit
door.
I hit Morthos on the way past him because I'm annoyed that he didn't go check out the door with me before. He's losing his focus on doors. Sad.
That's because he's not here to do it.
Mm-hmm. Okay. All right. And you move down to this area, and you will see stairs that go down into a fairly large sized room, and it kind of smells to the south of you like refuse. It's kind of stinky.
You. The toilet's down there.
Let's check this out real quick.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. You move into this room, and you see a big open area here. Free.
Is this the toilet?
No, it's really a toilet, but you see what have been possibly in this corner over here was some type of creature's lair. There are, twigs. There's like a nest. There's dead bones. You've got poop, over here in the corner. There was some type of animal that was kept here. But that animal's no longer here. It's got an unpleasant, musky scent. I'm sorry. Thank you. And that looks to be a stairwell that goes off to a deep tunnel in the far east.
Water temple, right?
Yeah. Crew, appreciate the resub, dude. Do appreciate that. That leads to
Water temple, right?
No. Hold on a second. Let me make sure I told you right. I thought that this said all the way up here to the north leads to... No. According to this, it leads also...
No. We're northwest, so that would be Earth. And this one...
Yeah.
I don't know.
It's Earth also. It's Earth also.
Oh, they're both Earth. Okay.
Yeah, that's what it's saying. Thank you,
All right,
crew.
Murph, kick it in.
Did you hear that we had another blaze of glory over the weekend there, Crew Cash? Gunzen died. All right, the door's actually unlocked. It's actually kind of cracked. It was not closed quite well enough. And you open it up, and you will step in, and you will see another barrack room that has some bunk beds and some benches there that have been just kind of left disheveled. There's a cask that looks like it was, it's been opened. You kind of smell something sour in there. Maybe it was some wine that used to be of good taste, but has been rotted now since it's been left open. And that's it. There's nothing else in this room.
There's nothing else.
Just the furniture.
There's another door.
There's another door. Yeah.
I'll check out that door.
All right. It's not locked either. You open it up, and this room is a little bit nicer. There's some bookshelves. There's a bed. There's a pair of chairs that flank a brazier in the corner that is not lit. Middle of the floor, there's some clothes laying around. There's actually some rope that looks like it's been kind of cut, laying there on the ground, and that's.
I want to check out the books.
Okay.
I want to check out the bookshelves and see if there's anything of value on those.
Investigation check or perception check in the tower, please.
Oh, I guess I probably should have tried to roll mine in the tower, huh?
Would you please?
Yeah, I'll look around also.
All right. Y'all in the books, y'all find... Yeah, there's what you're finding are a few books that worth a few gold. Free finds. Free, where are you searching?
The beds, bookshelves, the chairs.
Well, pick a spot. It matters.
You need to roll for each of them, so I'm gonna check them all.
He just like in the urn.
Free is thorough.
He kicks over the urn as he's pissed, and when you do, some gold pieces and some gems and stuff spill out of the urn. They seem to have been buried in the ashes. How about that, Free? All right, boom. And let me see, where are the gems? Okay, there they are. They're identified. Okay, done.
And there wasn't anything books-wise?
There, a couple. I mean, no, there's nothing like that. Just some books that had some exquisite covering on them, and you could, if you want to hold on to them, they're worth a few gold. But that's about it. Nothing of their value.
So,
free.
Do we need to start talking about the disc in the middle of the room?
Where? What disc?
I thought that the thing over by the forge was a levitating platform.
It goes up to
down.
It goes down. Yeah, it goes down. Was it the geode or something?
It goes down to the yep. Mm-hmm. Actually, well, you don't know for certain. You think.
But how do we get over to it when it's suspended in the middle of the room?
There was like a drawbridge or something, right?
It kind of juts out, but there is an empty space of about 10 feet between the end of the bridge and where that platform is sitting there.
Can we tell how far down it is?
Way far down.
Okay.
If I understand correctly, that thing in the middle goes up and down, so you can make it like an elevator.
This one rises into that overhead, and there's light down below. You are correct. And it just kind of hovers there. Or, the disc is supposed to be on one level, but some of y'all are new to it, and Free's already run into it before, but this shaft goes up and then goes way down. And there's another level.
The characters have seen it before.
That's right, exactly. There's a couple of levels down.
Okay, well, let's go check it out.
Yeah, I think we've looked at everything else in here, so I guess we might as well.
Okay, yeah. Well, yeah, you see. Let me put this back up. It is. It's a stone disc. It's about 12 feet in diameter. Hovers next to the wooden extension where it kind of there, and the shaft rises into inky blackness overhead. And then there's flickering light far below. Let me bring up that map since they haven't seen it. And we're going to here.
That would be a tight fit with all of us on there.
Yeah, maybe. Well, I think if the three of us stand on it, then we can carry the rest of you who are tiny.
I know how I can get out on it. I don't know how everybody else can get out on it, but all I have to do is cast Dimension Door, and I can get out on it.
It's only 10 feet over there. If you got a strength of 10, you can jump it. That's not a problem.
My tiny little legs, but okay, I've got a strength of 21, so I should probably be okay.
How do you have a strength of 21?
Is that the potion that you drink?
Oh, that's done now. Yeah, hold on now. Hold on now. Who else had? Someone else had a potion.
Oh my god!
I was wondering how long he was going to let me have that.
Well, that's up to you. You've got to tell me this. All right, so you need to.
No, honestly, totally forgot about it until I just checked.
I did too. You're back to 11. No, I think is it that much? Hold on, what's your stat sheet on you? I don't remember. Unbelievable. 21.
I've
been eating my Wheaties.
Yeah, Bart has a 21 too.
Yeah, I think he's got to take his potion off. Morphisia is an 11. Yes, and Bart is an 11. Yeah, all right.
I was joking.
Oh, I thought there was two. Maybe it was one of the other. Maybe it was the Saturday group. I think a couple of y'all drank some potions also. I think so. That's going
Bart
on.
Does not close within melee range if you can help it.
Yeah, exactly. Okay. Yeah. So y'all see this disc just floating there. Now I'm trying to remember. I don't remember way back when. What y'all did with it when y'all found.
Nothing. We just moved on.
Okay.
We haven't actually taken this elevator anywhere.
So, all right. So let me.
Saw it in the other place.
Yeah, I'm gonna share y'all a sheet real quick. Okay, so here is for the rest of the players. players who hadn't seen it since you're taking over characters. Make sure this loads for y'all. We're missing. Who are we missing?
So we know where it goes up.
Yeah, it's going. You see it over in the upper northwest corner, and that's where it's going down. Now that disc is not there. Actually, you know, actually the disc would actually. I'm sorry, Free. That disc is not going to be there where y'all are at right now. It is actually down. I'll let y'all know. Okay. Yep. If I'm playing what I think I have to play it. The disc is not in front of y'all right now.
Which means that they went down on this disc.
Possibility.
Does anybody have Featherfall?
No.
Mm-mm.
I have Ball's Feather Token, but that's it.
But
Now, Free, you remember, I think I said a time or two, just so you, it's been a while, but do you remember what happened with y'all when y'all were down here? What happened with Bart and you? Here. Let me put this, I'm on the map. I'm going to send you back the Fane of the Eye. Hold on, because I think this is what you're looking for. I hadn't said anything. I was going to see if you remembered it. Right here.
Yeah, I remember that.
Okay, just so you know, y'all went in there, but then nothing much. Just giving a little recollection.
All right. Well, I think we should go back downstairs.
Back downstairs? Okay.
Actually, so it wouldn't be too hard. We can just take this stairwell to go over to the Earth Temple, and then we can go down the stairs there.
okay.
You would come out, yes. So on the Fane of the Eye, would take you some time. You will come out. Let me make sure everybody's got it. I guess we're going to that map now permanently. Exactly. Thank you. You're going to come out here, down this big obelisk, big stairwell. You're going to come into this room.
I'm assuming if we go down that hallway and come down the stairs, we don't run into anybody.
No, you're not. Nope. Not at all.
This place is cleared out.
They'd already made their way down here before, and we're searching around, and Free knows where he's
we
going.
went downstairs again and cleaned out that area, and that's where we killed the that Earth guy with the pickaxe and had the roof collapse.
There is okay, so
down that way.
Exactly. So you killed Vanifer. You killed one of the guys here. You killed.
That's where he got Tender Strike at.
Exactly. But where he's talking, where he's showing you all on the map in the magenta area, the fuchsia area, that went down a hallway, and it took you to a far underground where you met the the Medusa leader, of the Earth cult, and and so y'all fled that.
That was the big giant room where the god came through the portal.
Is that Marlos that we killed?
That's correct, Marlos. Thank you very much.
And we got the war pick, and we destroyed the portal, and the god got sucked back through, and then the cave collapsed, and then the war pick disintegrated on.
That's right, Ogre Mock.
That is where we started.
Yeah. That's where I think some of y'all came in. That's right. Yeah. Exactly.
That's where me and Murph started.
Now, so Bart and Free, was it just the two of y'all that went in where the circle is? I can't remember.
Yeah,
the party had split.
Bart fell in the water, and he got sucked down through the tunnel. And I found the secret door and went through and helped him back up.
That's right. There's an underground chamber there, and they've got an underground chamber.
I think Danovan may have also gone in that room, but I'm not sure. The other previous Danovan.
Yeah, okay, they may have. So Danovan, you'll know that there's actually another chamber. There's another stairwell that goes down to a big water area where the 10-foot circle is on the far east of the map. That has not been explored.
So let's go explore that.
So, where are we coming out from?
Y'all are coming. I'm going to put you on the map. So y'all are coming down the big stairwell that's up in the northeast corner. That's a big, tall stairway going down a big obelisk, and that's coming from the Black Earth side. And when y'all get to this level, Oops. What did I do that for? Get back over here. Put y'all on the map. Y'all then can make your way. Yeah, in that room was the ogres. Oh, we missed that one. Morphizzy would be upset. The ogres were playing tic-tac-toe. So y'all follow free. So follow free.
Okay.
Actually, they were hill giants. That's right. Yeah, sorry.
We didn't miss that. We killed those guys.
Yeah, you killed them, though.
Morthos actually played tic-tac-toe with him and then pissed him off, and then we had to fight him.
That's right. He thought Morthos was cheating. Yeah, it's down
Morthos?
Below. Okay.
So I'm moving.
Where's Morphizzy? Are you going to move?
I did.
I don't.
You may have moved somebody else. You left yourself up there.
Oh, dagnabbit.
Dagnabbit. Any day now.
Hey, I moved faster than Morthos did.
Yeah. So y'all move back over here. There is there's a stream flowing from the south to this big pool area. And then it seems to kind of, the pool is not filling up. And you know that is Bart fell into the water and he got sucked under and down into another area. And Free knows that over with this right there at that 10th circle there, it's hidden very well, but there is a stairwell kind of hidden behind the rock face here. Okay.
Hidden door.
So I will lead the way down there and go through.
All right, and we're going to the... Oh, here we go. All right, here's where we come.
Chapel, and we're going to get married?
Yeah, exactly.
To the chapel and we're...
All right.
I'm already married, that's right.
Yeah, me too. All right, here we go. So I'm trying to send y'all another map. Here it comes. I'm going to let's put you all on the map.
Oh yeah, I remember there was something floating out there in the water.
There was. That's right. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. All right, so I'm going to put y'all. Everybody's on the map. If y'all will, let me get Bart in the corner. Well, so here's what you see. You walk down the stairwell, and you're seeing the waterfall is flowing out from underneath the cave wall, and it's flowing there. And that's the Bart goes, oh, I remember that. I got sucked out there, and Free and Danovan had run down here, and the wet stairs kind of hug this western wall. Where the stairs meet the water, there's an iron post, and there's a little flatboat sitting right there, and off to the north. In the northeast and northwest, you can see pools of water, and they kind of channel. There's little kind of stop gaps, little walls right here that kind of are pooling the water. And above the pool, where this 5-foot little diameter is a 7-foot globe of water just hangs in the air right there.
Oh.
That's...
And y'all notice on the northeast passageway where y'all are kind of... there is water symbols engraved along the wall. And you see the stairwells kind of go down about another 5 feet below the surface. And there's a little ledge there.
Can I read the symbols?
It's just the water cult symbols.
I don't like the water.
How deep is this water?
It looks like it will deep enough. I'm trying to make sure. Well, where is it? I was going to say, why didn't it tell me? The stairs descend 5 feet beneath the surface, ending on an earth ledge. Well, hell. Please tell me. Hold on, they've got to tell me how
I think last time you said it was like 20 feet deep.
Yeah, it's got some depth to it. I'm just trying to see underwater 15 feet below. Yeah, there's 15 feet. Yep.
Okay. So we gotta swim.
No, there's a little boat.
There's a little flatboat that can hold 1 or 2 of you, maybe, or just Free by himself.
I get in the boat and you guys can drag me because I can't swim. I don't like it.
You and Dan have been.
I think somebody needs to get in the boat and touch the ball of water.
It's about a foot off the. I mean, water level. Okay,
I
it's
can
just floating
shoot
there.
it if you want me to.
Somebody needs to try to activate it.
I will. I have drowned. Maybe that'll do something.
Okay, we'll go do it.
I'll go get in the boat.
Okay, well then I'll back up out of it.
All right, so this is a little bitty flat bottom boat, and there's a little pole that actually, the pole, you can use it to push down, and move along in the water and all that. Outside,
So
once you
it's
get
a
past
really
the
long
current.
pole?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, so I will untie the boat and get in it and take up the pole and pull out into the and pull out.
Yeah, and it barely even handles you. It's you're almost capsizing the boat. That's because you're bigger than what it was built for, but you're good enough. Okay.
And
all right, so you move over to it's a 7-foot globe of water.
I'll stick drown into the globe and see if it does anything.
You stick first time's mortar. You stick drown in it, and it, like the blob, envelops you.
Uh-oh.
A blob?
Yep,
What?
yep, like the blob. He touches it, and it just goes and grabs him and lifts you up into the air. You are in the bubble of water. You happen to notice, though, that you're able to breathe.
Oh, that's really, I was about to
He was like, uh-oh. And
I start to squeal and go, let's go, it's free.
Hold on a second.
I just kind of wave at them and give them a thumbs up and then take them over.
And
okay.
it begins to move. Where the hell is this thing going? Because no one's ever gotten this. Sorry. On this,
should have tied a rope to the boat.
Yeah. All right. So what happens is Free. Yeah, the boat's out there with him now, and Free begins to move, slowly. I'm not gonna use the circle. Free. He's circling. He's 10 feet, and it just starts to be taken this way.
Oh, we should probably go follow him. Can I
I'm gonna see
retrieve
if
the
I can
boat?
jump the hell out of this thing.
Make me a dex check in the tower, please, or save.
Or can I use athletics?
You sure can.
Actually said I can do a dex save.
Either one, yeah. Just
I want to. Can I tell from where I am if more than one person can fit in the orb, in the blob?
It barely encompassed Free, and Free, you see him struggling, and all of a sudden he flops out and lands in the water, and the globe is sitting right there. Free, with his movement and jerking and all that, all of a sudden, and he comes out and he cannonballs.
And dives gracefully into the water.
Yeah, but you hit the water and you're out of it.
Okay.
While I'm under the water, do I see anything under there?
No, just water. And the globe begins to move back to its original spot.
I will swim back over.
Yep. Yeah, you fight the current a little bit, but it's not strong enough to carry you away.
So
that was a little freaky.
Looked freaky. Maybe
if it was big enough for all of us, I'd say let's go for a ride. But
it is not.
I don't want to go riding off in this random water globe by myself.
No.
Yeah, let's avoid that.
Is there any way that we can probably make a bigger little?
And your boat's out here, and your boat's out here now.
That's okay. I'm wet. So I will I'll dive in and go grab the boat and swim back and bring it over.
Okay. All right.
And I will tie it back up.
Okay.
So it only holds like 2 people.
It's barely that. It's just is a flat bottom boat. Oh, okay. No, actually, I should make that bigger. There's actually with free, y'all barely all could fit on there. I'm sorry.
Oh.
Okay.
All right.
I read that wrong.
Also,
So,
I was going to suggest that we could particularly have a rope tied around Free's waist and like have him jump into the water orb and as many people as possible be on the boat
and just pull
and
y'all
have him
around.
Dan, you know you can shapeshift into like a crocodile or something, right?
Ooh, I could.
Yeah, the previous Dan used to do that all the time.
Yeah, he did all the time. Exactly right. That's true. Free was correct.
Oh my god.
Hold on, give me a second.
I could polymorph into something like that, couldn't I?
Actually, you've probably got CR2 now, right, with your shapeshift, so you can probably you can probably maybe get something bigger than a crocodile.
I could do a reef shark, but that would stick me in the water and keep me in the water. And plus, it's fresh water. I don't know if that would work.
It is fresh water. That is correct.
Could I use polymorph on myself?
You're gonna be a little creature?
Just wants to be an ogre. Yeah, I don't know. Can you use it on yourself? Let me see. You spell transfers you see within the range into a new form.
Tiger wouldn't be a bad choice. Tigers actually have really good swimming, but that's not part of D&D. So
the transformation lasts.
You don't have a swim speed, so that counts that out.
Transformation lasts for the duration until the target drops to 0 hit points or dies. So there's no way for you to.
You wouldn't be able to turn back.
You wouldn't be able to turn back.
That's concentration. I can drop the
the
concentration.
No, but the creature is limited in actions it can form by the nature of its form. It can't speak, cast spells, or take any other action that requires hands or speech. I want to say that you can't cast that on yourself.
It is a concentration spell, though. It's a concentration spell. All you have to do is stop concentrating on it, and she'll be out of it.
Yeah.
It says the spell transform creatures that you can see within the range into a new form. I'm trying to see, could you cast it on yourself?
I don't see why not.
Creatures limited actions it can perform by the nature of its new form. And it can't speak, cast, or cast spells you would... I don't know. Let me see. Let's get a ruling on that.
Concentrating on a spell.
If you could cast it on yourself, would it make it any different than like the wild shape?
Yeah, the druid wild shape specifically says that you can maintain concentration while you're in a different shape.
Right, this one,
it doesn't say, so probably not. Okay, never mind.
Plus, I think polymorph actually does something to break concentration, so they can't maintain the spell. And so if you were to cast it on yourself, it would immediately break
drop concentration. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. It was an idea.
Well,
it says an unwilling creature must make a saving throw. So if you're willing,
hold on. So a thought occurred to me: can a druid cast polymorph on themselves? In case you are wondering whether the caster can only target creatures of themselves, the player handbook addresses that. If a spell targets a creature of your choice, you can choose yourself, unless the creature must be hostile or a specific creature other than you. If you are in the area of effective spell you cast, you can target yourself. So it basically. Creature can transform a creature that you can see within range into a new form. Wow, they don't...
So I can.
It's worth noting that polymorph is different in almost every particular from the druid class featured wild shape. Differences include concentration not needed for wild shape, CR of target. So
that's the difference. I just have to drop concentration to drop the polymorph then. And that's not casting anything, it's just dropping my concentration. So I should be able to choose when to stop it. Kicker is, devil, the kicker is see, but I can see myself. I can see my own.
That's what it's saying.
Myself.
Alright, so there's on the...
You look at your reflection in the water.
Exactly. Easily find ways to see myself.
Yeah, being polymorph does not fall under these categories.
It's not seeing yourself, it's seeing a reflection.
Yeah, but I can look down and see my own hands and see my,
That's a different argument. I'm just arguing about water and mirrors and such.
Okay, yeah. Okay, so the sage advice clears it up. Can you concentrate on a spell while transformed by polymorph? You can't cast spells while you're transformed by polymorph, but nothing in the spell prevents you from concentrating on a spell that you cast before being transformed. So basically, you could keep concentration on the polymorph yourself, and then when you're ready to break it, you would change back.
Okay.
The new form can be any beast whose challenge rating is equal to or less than the target's.
Yeah, it says that. Yeah.
So if she's 8th level, she can be up to CR8.
The new form can be any beast whose challenge rating equal to or less than the target's or the target's level if it doesn't have a challenge rating. So the.
But you don't assume its stats, do you? You just assume its shape.
No, it's stats too.
I get its stats. Are replaced by the statistics of the chosen beast. It retains its alignment and personality.
Wow, so you're saying it, but do CRs, are they saying the CRs are equivalent to levels? I didn't think that was the case. But you've got a whole bunch of shit you can...
The challenge... Yeah, the challenge rating is equal to or less than the target's or the target's level if it doesn't have a challenge rating. So the level only applies if I don't have a challenge rating, so...
Yeah, but I'm still saying the CRs don't match up to the levels. So he was saying, could we go up to a CR8 creature?
You could be a T-Rex.
A T-Rex. That's what Devil said. Well, actually, I think Devil didn't. The CR cannot be higher than the level of the target, right? So
the T-Rex is a CR8.
There's a CR8, and I think didn't Crewcash and Devil, didn't we in y'all's encounter? Didn't who changed into a T-Rex in the lava thing? I think we did that. Yeah, they did something wild. Those Crewcash and Mar, they know how to stretch those rules to the very limit of, and they played that one up. Yeah, Mar got turned into a T-Rex. That's right. That's what I thought.
I love Monday.
So where would I?
There's a giant crocodile of CR5.
Yeah. So also the thing is, I would want to roll to see if Murphysia actually knows these creatures. So. That's
so
also
where do I look
play.
at the list?
It's what I've got it. So I've got it.
Okay. But I get to choose. It's a beast of my choosing now.
Yeah, you do, Crewcash. Yeah. But I'm gonna know. I'm gonna sit there and say if you know these creatures and seen them and know them, because just saying I can change into them, you have to have some type of knowledge of who they are.
Okay.
That's all.
So what do you want me to do then?
Well, let's hammer out what y'all's tactics are first. Then we can decide from there. So what are y'all wanting to do?
So if we get Murphysia to be able to turn into an aquatic creature, what are we doing?
Are we gonna have me pull the boat around so you guys can?
I think we if you want a polymorph, and Dan can do his wild shape. We got 2 party members who can swim, which is going to be important when we get into a fight, because anybody who doesn't have a swim speed is going to be at a disadvantage in the water fighting.
Okay, I'm good with that.
So the rest of us can just chill on the boat, and then whoever's in the bubble, we can do the rope like before.
Well, the bubble doesn't seem to last, though. It seems to spit him back out.
It spit him out because he got out
on my own. It didn't spit me out.
Okay.
It started taking me away, and I got the hell out of it. That's different.
He fought his way out of it.
Yeah.
So Devil says I should change into a T-Rex and everybody just ride me around. No.
Ain't gonna fit in here.
Are there more NPCs besides the few that I have listed in my table?
Yeah, and for the players, it only goes up to CR1.
Yeah.
My wild shape only goes to CR1.
Yeah, so it's beast. So it has to be. There's only particular forms of the creatures that you can turn into. You couldn't change into. Yeah,
there's only.
There's
8,
only a limit.
I think, here.
Yeah. And that may be it. Let's take a look here while we're. You are by CR rating. And so, like, at 8th level, that's 1. So we would need...
It's only a circle of the moon that goes above 1.
Yeah, so there's brown bear...
I'm circle land, though.
So you couldn't change...
I would say only circle of the moon can go above the CR1.
No dragons. No elementals. Giant hyena, I'm assuming that's a beast.
Beast type here.
Yeah, there's only a few. I have to pull. I go back and look, but I'm assuming that they've got them listed for you because it's only beasts, and that's why.
So then I'm guessing it's going to be. My choices are crocodile or reef shark, and a reef shark's not going to make it out here. So
you're going
crocodile. It is.
Okay. So now for Murphisia, you're casting your polymorph spell.
On myself.
You have a whole. Oh my lord! I need an aquatic creature.
Large, by the way.
Well, I mean, how far up? How far up do you want to go in your CR?
I'm going up to all the max.
I knew she would. You knew she would.
The CR 8 is only the T-Rex.
Yeah.
So basically, the highest CR beast that I was able to find that has a swim speed is the giant croc at CR5. That's not the giant shark, the giant croc that was hidden. So it's a freshwater creature that's not going to be in saltwater like a shark.
Oh.
So the giant croc, with my guess, so you probably would have seen something like that, and you wouldn't know you could do in the.
Well, what about the T-Rex? T-Rex could pull things around.
You're not gonna fit through that.
Okay, so what are my options?
I don't think that you would probably have seen one of those. Also, we lost a bard again.
Okay, well, but yeah, I mean, you know, at some degree. So T-Rexes are. I've allowed it before, so there's not a reason why I wouldn't allow it in y'all's game. You know. So
honestly, though, the regular sized crocodile should be able to carry at least one person on their back.
So the T-Rex. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
I was going to say, if we just both turn into a crocodile, there'd just be enough to put one person on our back each.
No.
That's how big this thing is. So
have two people on the boat.
Oh, T-Rex wouldn't be able to fit.
You could just ride the sphere of water.
Okay, so what's the...
I'm going through
other than
and
Croc, and I may very well go Croc. I hear what you're saying, Dan, so I may do that. But what are the options that I have? Where can I go to look and see what I have available?
You have to know the monster You have to know the monster manual. You have to know what your CR8 creatures are, and you know that's the problem. I'm trying to think something that also has got water speed.
The best one at CR5 would be the giant croc.
Yeah, there's the Spirit Knock.
This is crocodile so that we can totally ride on you guys.
Yeah, if you want to do swimming, which is what basically, okay,
then I'll do giant croc then.
She's got a water elemental. That's it. CR5.
I'm down to ride on a crocodile.
Her polymorph has to be a beast. I'm sorry, I thought it. Okay,
yeah, it has to be a beast.
Oh, thank you, Free. I was like, God, that's a whole hell of a lot. I was not paying attention. Your Croc's going to be the best thing for you then. Yeah,
okay,
he's right.
Then I'll do Croc, and I already checked off the spell slot. So
okay, so let's put this.
Go Croc.
Holy moly! All right.
I'm gonna ride on one of you guys.
Croc like this.
Yeah, and
oh wait a minute, am I gonna be able to fit through?
Icon for a C.
Yeah, trust me, I'm gonna go get the. Yeah, now Danovan's gonna have crocodile envy.
Am I gonna be able to fit through it as a giant croc? Is that really how big I am?
It's gonna be an issue when you get to tight places.
You can squeeze through there. I believe in you.
Oh, if I need to.
It's just awful big. Basically, your movement is slowed. That's all.
Okay.
Yeah, you can squeeze through smaller spaces.
Yeah, it becomes like difficult terrain.
All of a sudden, I just transform into a giant croc in front of everybody and splash down the stairs into the water.
Okay, I'm gonna, for one moment,
little gnome.
I'm gonna put y'all.
Who's gonna be riding on? Danovan.
I'll do it. I'll call dibs.
Apparently, the giant croc and the T-Rexes are the same size dog, according to huge. The T-Rexes are huge also.
Wow.
You go figure. Yeah. All right. I'm not.
Well, I should have just gone T-Rex.
Are you? Did I hear this right? Tanya, you're riding the crocodile.
I'm on a crocodile. This is happening.
But I'm the big one.
Well, if it's a giant crocodile, I figured Free would want to ride the giant crocodile.
No, I think Morthos would want to ride the giant crocodile.
That's true too. He would.
And Murph is his little buddy, so Bart and I will take the boat.
Of course, I can't speak now. I can only go.
So okay.
That's a bonus.
So we got on the boat, and y'all are moving along. So here, I'm gonna put y'all. Hold on a second. I can
still use silent speech though.
All right, hold on. Holy moly! Go figure this. All right, I'm gonna put. Hold on, just 1 second. Damn it! I don't want to have to do this. I'm putting y'all. Just okay. Everybody's right here. The tokens can move, and then the Free draw a little boat. Give me a little 5-foot square that's y'all's boat, would you please? So you can move it. There you go. Okay, so we got a crocodile and a giant crocodile. Britannia's on the croc. Morthos is riding the giant.
Away from the tail of the giant crocs.
Yeah, and these two are on a boat. There we go. And y'all begin to move.
I nip a little bit at the crocodile's tail in front of me.
Yeah.
Hey, watch out over there.
All right, so y'all move
down the stairs, will you?
All right, so when the giant crocodile hits these caverns, your movement begins to slow down because you have to take some time to squeeze through there. All right, and y'all, oh, what the hell? What the hell am I doing? All right. No, basically, we're following, and y'all can come around.
I'm a crocodile in the sewers.
Something like that.
All right, you're moving us now, Duff. So we can't be responsible.
I know. I'm just because I'm. Yeah. No, I know. Oh well. No, really. Ooh. Okay. Here's the first issue. So as crocodile's moving forward, it sees this. There is a less than a 5-foot passageway right there. The giant croc will get stuck and not be able to go through.
Well, then I back up and I go back out into the.
Yes, you can. The crocodile can move. Crocodile can move and see that there's more area.
There's more
in a pool, and there's kind of an open cavern area ahead of y'all.
Can we fit through there?
The giant croc can barely get through there, but the regular crocodile can in the boat. One. The giant cannot.
All right. So I'm going to go back out and play in the pool.
I guess Morthos would probably tell us about why they came back.
Yeah, well, you're going to be in the way. So
yeah, when the giant croc turned around and started coming back, I came back.
Okay.
The giant croc. I'm trying to ask, is Morthos riding the giant croc? Would he?
Yes, he is.
Me?
Yes, he would.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
When the giant croc leaves, around to not say, but in the means of where are you going?
The silent speech. She can't talk back though.
I re-summoned.
No, is the boat coming through here? Did I hear that?
The boat can, yes, most certainly. But we've got Morthos and a giant crocodile sitting back in the. I can't move your boat Free, so that's you can.
Did you hear me, Duff?
No, I did not. Sorry.
I re-summoned Penny.
Oh.
I'm gonna go that way.
Oh, what the hell? Come here, Pen. Oh no, that's me. Hold on 1 second.
Oh.
There you go.
All right, so I'm gonna do some scouting with Penny.
Okay. Penny flies over the crocodile as they're swimming along.
There goes a pincushion.
Yeah, pincushion flies, opens into a chamber area. Another little pool area. Sees a little ledge to the east, the kind of little walkway, and there's another waterfall that heads off south.
How big is that waterfall?
It looks like it follows down.
And was there something up that way also?
Yep. I'm getting ready to expose it. I'm trying to see. That looks like that's probably a 15-foot drop or more on the waterfall going down.
Yeah. So we don't want to go that way with the boat.
Did you say it was like a walkway, Duff?
Over here, there's. Oh, y'all don't see it. Sorry, my bad.
You were
I didn't
trying
expose
to-
it. There it is, right here. Looks like there's a ledge to the east. And
We can probably tie the boat off there.
Pincushion sees the waterfall go down, and
Now, is that a straight drop, or is it kind of like rapids going down?
it's. Let me find out for you. Would you freaking believe it doesn't tell me? Unbelievable. What?
It looks like a
The way
little
it's
waterfall.
It looks like it goes 20 feet down, so it
Yeah.
sounds like a ramp to me.
Yeah, it's going down because it's the boat would definitely have some issues going down it. But who knows?
Whitewater rafting?
Yeah, something like that. Yeah, kayaking. But
So-
I'll be
How
damned, it
sturdy is
doesn't.
this boat?
Not. The
But
boat.
like I said, we could tie the boat off. We can like piton the boat down to the ledge over there, and walk.
The boat has hit points. Just so you know, that's all you need to know. No.
And he's going to investigate that opening to the
All
right.
right. Stealth check, please. Por favor.
Tower open.
Tower.
Is the
Okay.
boat coming?
He's yeah, put your boat where you're at right now. Free. Did you
It
wait
is.
for the?
That
Okay,
boat-
it is.
That is where the boat's at.
Okay, all right. So that's where
All right.
Free's at. And he summoned Pincushion. So Pincushion flies, and he's gonna see some dry land. Kind of hugs both sides of the walls here, and you can see that there are elemental signs, kind of chalk scrawled on the wall. In the middle of this chamber, he's basically flies in. He's going to see there is a cage dangles from a rope that's kind of from a stalactite up in the ceiling. And 3/4 of the cage is submerged in the water. And, whoa! Champion, thank you for the follow. In the room, there are some reavers here. It looks like
Is that a reaver in the cage on
there
top?
is actually there are
Is there
reavers
perhaps a delegate in
occupy
that
the
cage?
Okay, hold on. I'm trying to make sure I read that because when you place the symbols there are a dozen humanoids pack the cage. Elemental water symbols raised in a scar. There's elemental water symbols on each one of them. Tired hands grasp at the bars as they struggle to keep their mouths above water. And you see basically in the cage also with these ones that are moving, there are some bodies that are floating in the water, not moving. But
Sorry, did you say the reavers are inside the cage?
there are 8 of them occupy the cage, and there are 4 that are floating in the water with them. They're
All the
all
ones that are
inside.
around the cage there are.
Yeah,
in the cage.
I think they just put them there. But yeah, the description is that that would look like chaos if it was trying to ramp them all in there. So yeah, something like that. Yeah.
Oh,
There are a dozen humanoids pack the cage, is the description here. And this is what it says, just so you kind of know.
So I pulled the boat up here beside the giant croc and Morthos, and I say, "Hey, there's a room over there that's past the Narrows that has some people in a cage. I'm gonna go investigate that." So Merv, you won't be able to fit through there as a giant, I think, but Morthos may want to come in the boat with me.
Oh, no.
As a crocodile that can fit through there, I will go ahead and move through and allow room for the boat to get through.
yeah.
Does Morthos get in the boat with me?
If you want them in the boat, sure.
I was giving you the option because I was telling you that what's going on and just asking him if he wants to come. So I'm not.
No, Morthos would. Yeah. So he wants to go split the party. He wants to go somewhere.
Yeah, that's what I figured. He'd probably stay with the giant crocodile.
Yeah, giant crocodile wanted to go this way. Let's see if she can go.
So I'll beach the boat there and come in on foot.
All right. Yep.
I'm just chilling with Danovan.
Current moves swiftly as you step into that area, giant croc. And there's, you hear lots. There's definitely a waterfall is ahead of you somewhere, and you see basically another little area as you move into there, and you kind of have to slowly move, and you see a waterfall that looks kind of hard to get through, and then you see the path continue on. All right, now back over here, the boat, crocodile, you moving? I'm just moving you into. You're kind of swimming around in the room here. All right, with Britannia on their back.
Am I able to climb up on the ledge? As crocodile?
I don't see a ribbon of dry land hugs the wall. It doesn't say if it looks like it's 5 feet, then yeah, you're going to have difficulty. You can get up there, but your whole body wouldn't be able to stay up there.
I mainly want to use it as a means to anchor myself against the current so I don't get dragged away.
Yeah, it's not that it does get forceful as you get over toward that waterfall, but you're able in this area you're able to navigate just fine. So
we see these people struggling.
If the boat's moving into here, all right,
well, I'm on Danovan's back.
Yeah, you can see into that room certainly. You've got dark vision. Yeah.
Oh, I don't.
Oh, then you
I have a light, so it's not a problem.
Yeah, he's got okay.
Okay. So he got his light.
Yeah, that is a good question because
I imagine I can hear the splashing.
Okay, so this area is dimly illuminated by blue and green glows that radiate from the water. So it's dim, but y'all can kind of see.
Okay, so
Does the giant croc have dark vision?
The giant croc does not.
I don't have the sheet for it, by the way.
Yeah, if you click, can you click on the token? Does it open up the sheet? Or
I tried, and I get an error thing.
Yeah, I'm not sure what's causing that. I haven't been able to resolve that. Sometimes people it works, sometimes it doesn't. But you do. The giant croc does not have dark vision.
Does Morthos have anything?
So, Duff, if you open up the giant croc sheet, you can drag the shield to
NPC
top left, and it will share it with her.
Drag the shield to which part now? To her portrait?
So if you open up the actual sheet for the giant croc and drag the shield to Murph's portrait, the top left, it'll share it with her.
Oh, there you go.
But if you close it, it's going to go away from her. That's what happens with me.
Oh, dude, I didn't. Thank you for that enlightenment there. Okay, there's your tip for the day, folks. Thanks to Free Walker Brian. I did not know that. There you go. Oh, dang it! I keep closing it. Sorry. Hold on.
Next time I gotta click on it.
Okay, there we go. I'm gonna move it way over here, dude. Yeah, nice tip. I did not know that. Okay. So while the giant croc is over there stomping around and swimming and creating havoc, the four of y'all or everybody moves in. Yeah, and you can move in there too. And
I thought Morthos stayed with Murph.
Oh, I thought you. Okay, he can. I just do you want him with you or not? I don't care. So.
No, I want Morthos with me.
Okay, Morthos is over here. They
split the party. Probably hold a light or something so she can see where she's going.
Yeah.
All right, you hold on, Murph. You stay right where you're at. You got your movement for it. Now. You guys over here, guys and lady, and they all.
I was stepping up to the edge of the water there, and because they're probably looking at me, I'm guessing.
They're all They basically kind of stopped and barely, because like I said, they're pulling that cage is almost underwater, just barely enough where they can keep their mouths above water to suck in air.
Well, can we break it open, or is it?
Hey, hold up there! whoa! Let's not get crazy here.
People are struggling. That's not a good sign.
So I say, hey, why are y'all in that cage for?
We're being strengthened by our master. Who are you?
I'm your new master. You recognize this trident?
Oh, how did you get that?
I killed the previous owner. Now I am the master.
Prove it.
Huh? Sure. I can easily just sink the rest of this this cage in the water and drown you guys. Is that how you'd like me to prove it?
We're not scared of the water.
Oh, of course you are. That's why you're all huddling at the top trying to breathe, right?
We're being strengthened with our
Yeah, well,
from
you're
our
a prophet.
weakness.
Your prophet, the guy with the big claw hand, he's really dead. And so your master is gone. So you can either swear your fealty to me, or I'll see if I can sink this cage and finish you guys off.
Donovan is gonna lightly snap at the cage. He's not gonna hit it, but he's gonna like try to, crocodile. Ah!
Oh my gosh.
They.
Is this some cage dangling from a chain or something?
Yes, it is. Mm-hmm. Yep.
How strong does that chain look?
We'll tell you. We only swear our fealty to Ol Hydra. That's what they say. She who rules us all. The cage, like it says in the, did I not? Yeah, I put it in there. In the center of the cage, a wrought iron cage dangles from a rope lashed to a stalactite. It looks like it's in fairly good condition because it's holding on to them and all that weight. Plus,
So Free Walker looks over at Bart and says, Bart, I bet you 5 gold you can't hit that rope with a firebolt.
it's a chain.
Oh, you said it was a rope.
You didn't say rope.
Oh, it is rope. I'm sorry, I keep seeing there. Yeah, it is.
So Free Walker makes a bet with Bart that he can't hit it with a firebolt. So Bart will say, oh, yes, I can.
And the crocodile will circle around them constantly in the cage.
Oh, yes.
Torture, folks. Torture.
We gotta add to it, right? I mean, I'm a crocodile. I gotta stay a crocodile.
Boom.
I mean, I'm riding on the back of a crocodile. It's even better.
It doesn't give me anything like that, so I'm assuming that the rope will snap and the cage sinks, taking them underwater.
I stand there and watch as they drown.
Well, that was a little horrifying.
Gurgle, 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 blub, 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 blub.
Hey, the fastest experience you've ever earned, though.
Yeah, what's the experience we get for that?
Oh my gosh.
That's the first thing he asked. Here we go. Let's see. You're going to get there's 800 for the party. There it is.
Is there anything we'll look around in here? Is there anything interesting? Is there anything?
Not at all.
Their equipment, weapons.
There's some wet clothing. No, there's not. No, it was only them inside the cage.
All right, onwards, Donovan.
They were being strengthened.
That's right.
So Bart and I will get back in the boat and we'll try to catch up with the giant crocodile.
Okay, giant crocodile. Well, that's happening. Crosses over here and begins to see with Morthos more open area. And
as a croc, I have.
I'm moving you along right now until you get to a good part. So,
Okay.
All right. So the rest of y'all here, I'm going to unlock tokens for y'all, so y'all may move away. Continue onward.
Okay.
All right.
Oh, Dan, if you hold shift and click on both myself and you can move both of us at the same time.
All right. Now, crocodile.
Thank you for that bit of information.
Comes around and sees, has an issue before her again. It is a little bit of a tight spot here, and it sees it opens up into a room, and there seems to be catching glimpse of it. What looks to be it's a large cavern here, and you still hear the sounds of waterfalls everywhere, but there's a net in the middle of the water here.
Can I fit through that space?
It's going to be difficult, but you will take some time. But you're going to be stuck there for a little bit while you're wiggling through, because no one
sit right there.
No one brought any Vaseline or oil to put on you so you could squeeze through.
Penny is going to fly down this waterfall.
Oh, my bad. Okay. Yep. I didn't even see that. All right.
Fly right over the giant croc.
Something like that. The pin is going to fly in here. There's a water pours into this cavern, and you can see in here there seems to be even more waterfall farther off in the distance. There's a thick mist, however, that is concealing the ceiling, and basically Pin either can fly up there 30 feet above the surface.
He will fly below the mist.
All right. The ceiling is 30 feet. The mist is probably a 5 feet, doesn't really give me, but it conceals. And that, because what he can see is basically every now and then there's a stalactite that's kind of piercing out of the mist, going down.
Yeah, he doesn't want to break his beak, so he's going to avoid the mist.
All right. And the surface of the water basically is like there's waves kind of flowing from the northern waterfall to what you see is the southern area here. Hold on.
Can you see anything under the water?
I'm trying to give you the cavern here. Make me a perception. I mean, a stealth roll, please. You can put it out in the open. Okay. Clear water. What's that? Thank you. Okay.
Or perception.
Yeah, not really good perception. It just sees a bunch of water, and it's flowing. Yeah, what it basically says that the surface of the water undulates in big rolling waves, so it's tumultuous in this room.
It looks like it's flowing down.
And it flows, into another large drop into another little cavern area.
Okay, I imagine that crocodile's probably made it through there by now.
She's stuck over here. Yeah. Mm-hmm. And she's got a problem. So now you can see that there is a strong net that is stuck between that rock and the wall there. What looks to be a strong net. And
can I tell what it's made of?
There is... It's a rope. It's a rope net. Net divides, spanning the distance between the stalactites jutting above the water and the edge there. And when y'all come around, y'all see more into this room. And you see some doors.
Doors?
Yep, there's some doors. However, sitting where y'all are, the giant croc, and Morthos is sitting here on top of you. Well, let me get Morthos. Get over here, Morthos. He can see what looks to be let me remove our dead crushing wave reavers that drowned from the combat tracker. Sitting on the ledge over there is a giant crab.
Ooh, tasty crab.
Lunch for the
lunch. I go up to this net right here and I snap at it with my jaw to try and break the rope.
Roll me a dex check, please.
For the croc?
The crocodile. If you moving over there to that net.
Sister.
You know, there's a guy with a sword right behind you guys.
I can also cut if you need.
Yeah, the croc moved up to the croc moved up. The giant moved up to the web. Yeah, okay, that's what I'm. Well, you just got okay. Under the bottom of the net and all that, clinging to it, is a giant crab, and it basically
Nip at her.
Nips at her. Yep.
I use silent speech to tell Tanya to cut the net with her sword.
Yeah, gives you a poke,
plan.
and it's trying to. The crab has 2 claws, so it basically pops you twice. Giant croc. Y'all, now you have an issue. Y'all can roll me initiative.
Hey, I hate to be the buzzkill on this. But isn't polymorph a concentration spell?
Yeah, it is. Actually, I need 2 con checks from you there, Giant Croc, please.
Is it?
Just a straight up con check. Yep.
Okay, but do I do it in the Giant Croc thing, or do I do it in mine?
Your con check. It's off of you. Yeah.
Okay, it's off of me.
Yeah.
Okay. Concentration. The abilities or the save?
Con check.
The
I think
abilities.
that should be the croc does.
Is it? I thought she could. Let me. Okay. Yeah, well, that's a good question because
if she takes on the croc stats,
then. Okay, there's the first one. One more. That's good enough. Oh, never mind. Whoop, 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 whoop.
Oh no!
All of a sudden, Mortho's sitting there, and then
she is lucky though, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Can she do that?
I have inspiration though. That's not.
You can use the inspiration. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll use my inspiration to reroll that one.
Okay, there you go. Whoop, 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 whoop.
Oh my god!
The giant croc disappears, and
Oh my gosh!
Morthos, and all of a sudden he lands right on top of Murphisia, and they get swept into the net, and we still have initiative, folks.
Oh my goodness!
Well, that was fun.
Well, hold on, Duff. I did tell.
I'm first in the order. It's gonna.
I did use my my silent speech to tell Tanya to cut the net as Murph was going.
That was happening. Well, that was happening before she ran up there to do it her first. So the attack happened now on her. She can, but y'all had no idea that attack was happening underneath the water. Okay. So but she can still on her. She's right. Well, look at her initiative. She's right there. She can cut it.
I'm at the top.
I mean, she's right there, so you can still do it. But it's going to act. It's going to agitate the crabs.
Gave it to her as a free action, though.
I was about to ask, like, would that count as a free action, or is it a regular?
Yeah, it is. He does correct on that because it's just you swipe at the net and you can cut it. And the question is they going to get stuck in the net though?
Well, better for them to get stuck instead of getting swept away from us.
But there's a giant crab under the net, so attacking them.
Well, would I have fallen? Like if Morthos is on top of me, could I have possibly gotten pushed over to this rock here?
You're right there where you are. All right, who's? I need to roll Morthos's initiative. Well, so much for that. And Pincushion's not doing anything. You're just keeping, or just going to move where he's at right now for you, I'm assuming.
I got to do him initiative.
Yeah, go ahead and do it, would you? Yep. Please. Okay. Nicely done. Here we go. Pertania, you can cut the rope. Cut the net, and let me see what that does. Let me just make sure. Oh, wow. Actually, I need it is not a free action. They have hit points, folks. So I need an attack.
I can swipe at it.
Yeah, you can. It's got an AC, so basically just roll me your sword attacks with it, and I'll tell you if it hits or not. That does take a hit, so give it some damage. Alrighty, you have another attack, right? That will hit too, and okay, so it is still up.
Okay.
7 and 5, yeah. Okay.
Let's see. I don't think I have anything else. Yeah, I'll just be here. Cutting away.
Okay, Morthos is now, so he will do the same. Getting well, actually, he's gonna attack the crab. Crab is looking hungry, and since Morphisia is right there beside him, he will do this. Oh, drag the sneak attack to himself, and gives the crab some damage. Free.
I'm assuming I can't get past.
Yeah, the crocodiles. Yeah. The boat's going to be waiting for the croc to move.
Then I will hold my action in case I get a shot.
Okay. Same thing for Bart.
Same thing for Bart.
Donovan.
Okay, let me move my. Are tokens locked right now?
They're locked now, but yep. Go ahead.
I'm still on top of Danny, so wherever
Yeah,
he goes, I go.
Yeah, hold on. Let me move her out of the way a second so he can grab the token. Now there you can go, Donovan.
Also, can you grab my actual token and move it closer?
Yes, I will. How about that? There you go.
I'm just measuring out something, so don't approve it just yet.
Mm-hmm. Okay. And that you'll get stuck there. That's your double size. You lose half movement when you go through that little jun area. So you would lose 5 feet of movement. 5 feet of movement. Okay.
Let me see something.
Does that net go all the way down to the bottom of the water?
They extend 5 feet above the water, and they go down, and they are looking at. They believe that this water's deeper than y'all are used to, but you don't know that because they're kind of underwater fighting right now. A crab. All you can see is
basically for the crocodile who's under the water.
You have to go find out.
Yeah, and then I've got Tanya on my back. On his back. So.
Is that your movement? You'll be actually, yeah. Thank you.
Technically, I think that puts me kind of on top of the gator, so
you're
crab. So
5, 10, 15, 20. That'll be. That's fine. You can go right here is where you'll end up.
And I'll take a chomp.
Okay, you're gonna. Okay. Yeah, he's underwater though. He's under the bottom of the net.
So, I can't. I'm not within 5 feet of him.
2 crabs cling underwater to each span. Oh, you didn't need to know that other one was doing that, but oh well. Yeah, you could attack him because he's moving around there. They're bobbing up and down. So I'll give it to you.
Crocodile can go into the water too.
If he's going to do extra movement. But he's already done 25. Yeah, Britannia. And Britannia, make me a perception check while that's happening. Here, I'm going to put you. Yeah, you're on that. Okay. Yeah, that's good. Tanya, make me a perception, please. You're going to see, actually, the rest of the group doesn't know, but you will see over here, there is another crab on the side, and the crocodile came running and attacked that, and actually there is a crab right next to him. Coming up. Lightsy.
Tap on Donovan and let him know, hey, there's company right on your tail, friend, and to the left of us.
Pen's going to see a waterfall going up, and then it's going to see what looks to be kind of off in the distance where he's at. He sees something really interesting. He begins to see what looks to be a shipwreck.
That is interesting.
Off in the distance. And there is heavy rain batters this area. It's a driving storm is all from this line south. It is like a.
If you want to fly into that, he's going to go to the left.
All right. basically it's going to fly up. Yeah, it's going to fly 15 feet. So 5, 10. It's going to basically barely get up to here then on a double move. All right. Well, actually, he was flying already across, wasn't he? Yeah, so he was already up in that area. What is he going to see?
Fly speed like 60 feet of it.
Yeah. God dang it, Duff, don't do that. What we see here is the slimy water fills this cave, flows through a hole. Can't really tell. You're just kind of flowing in this area, but he's seeing what looks to be a little perch area. And looks to be a little staircase in his sight right now. This water's kind of foul. There's some columns that kind of send up out of the water, and they're mosaic. He kind of can detect there's some mosaics of dwarves and humans and other kind of are kind of carved into the columns. And there's let me see. How do I describe that? And he, yeah, this room just looks kind of slimy. Kind of smells gross. Not that I don't know if he'd have a smell, but anyway. And there's
Actually, so I passed the turn already. That's fine.
Yeah.
When the giant crocodile moved out of the way, would the current have moved me and Bart and the boat down towards Murph and?
When it's your turn, it can. It's part of your turn and movement. So, giant crabs. You've got crab problems. All right, another one. It's right here. It's gonna come over, and let me make sure. Claw attack. All right.
Oh, I didn't see that one. Sad.
It was deep farther. This one there were. All right, so it's going to chomp.
It's like, David, look out.
Yeah, he's getting
your tail.
All right. And there, 1, 2, 3, 4. Another one comes swimming up under the water. And is going to actually I dragged the wrong one. It's supposed to be the giant croc. Sorry, hold on. My bad. Still
giant
hits.
croc is no more.
Did he? No, sorry, crocodile. Sorry, Danovan's character. Sorry.
Okay.
But I'm not giving him. Okay, so that's his first damage. That's why. It's like, why is he not taking any damage? All right. And was that my first attack or second attack? That was a hit, so he's got a second attack. And another hit. Now, oh yeah, you're wild shape, so it's not a con for you, right, Danovan? You just get the extra points, basically. When you get 0, you revert back. Okay. All right, so giant crab number 4 gets into the water. And swims over here. Food. Okay, could I not attack Murphisia? Why am I not? Wait, where are you?
It's right there.
Okay. Ooh, I got a Batman, but it didn't want to play for me. Come on. Yeah, you gotta roll a d10. All right, well, it's gonna give you the damage first, and then I'm gonna get a d10, and he's gonna get. Ooh, he got some temp hit points. All right, that's his first attack, and then the second attack misses. Another crab scuttles and comes up and over and tries to grab Murphisia. Chomp, 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 chomp. Hits.
So I had a held action. Can I take a a ray of frost shot at.
I'll allow that certainly while I'm attacking. All right. 6 is going to. Ooh. 6 is going to come up and try to get Tanya.
Is 5 at the top of the water, or are they all underwater?
They're really underwater, yeah, but they're coming in and out because it's a battle raging there. You have the wrong token out for her. Is that what it is? Is that why she's not taking the damage? That may be why. Hold on one second. Let me pull Merfizia off and put her back. That's why. There you go. Thanks, dog. I missed, and then the second one we'll try to grab Tanya. Oh, he misses both his claws. Tried to grab you. All right. This one misses Morthos. Total whiff of Rooney's. Merfizia.
Okay, so I obviously can't move since they're attacking me. Let me see here. And I don't want to cast Shatter because Crocodile and Britannia are too close. Let me look at something here really quick. If I do... Oh no, that's still going to get them. Fine, I'm just going to use... Well... Yeah, I'm just going to go ahead and use Tinder Strike. Because I can't really do much of anything else with everybody kind of in the way.
We're surrounded.
We're surrounded. Okay, Crab 7. I'm gonna go after Crab 7.
Okay.
And I'm gonna try and hit him again. And I miss. Awful. I'm just too upset about not being able to stay a giant crocodile with 17 around.
Yeah.
And I passed my turn.
Crocodile. Dan, or did you have we? Wait a second. We already did your turn. Actually, I need to put that. Yeah, let me put that. Put that. Let's put it next to you there. Yeah, so that. So that was the end of the order. So we're back up at the top. Boom, Britannia.
All right. So I'm in the middle, like being on top of Danovan. Does that put me just in 5 feet range of all the crabs surrounding me?
They're moving around. Do you see them kind of moving in and out of the water? There's, they're there. You want to strike at them, strike at them. No.
Yeah, I'm just trying to figure out my...
There's some underwater, but God help me, I'd have to try to figure out which ones are doing what, and I'm not even going to do that, so...
Yeah, I'm not Yeah. So. I'm going to shoot at Giant Crab 7. Oh, jeez.
Oh, no. Okay, roll the damage, apply half of it.
Big bad crab, 10 hit points.
Roll the damage, apply half of it to the target. So give me, roll the damage. All right, so half of it's 5. So does that mean roll the damage, apply half of it? So I take 5 off of which crab were you attacking?
I untargeted it so you could just apply the 5 as the temp.
To which one?
It doesn't get damage. It gets 5 temp HP instead. I think is what I'm reading.
You actually okay.
Round up, so 6.
So 6 temp hit points to 7. All right. Okay, there we go.
Let me see if I can redeem myself.
He was half dead, and he basically healed him back up probably the max.
Yeah, let me try and fix that. Okay, I fixed it.
Good job.
All right.
This one's right next to it, so I get to give it one more, or not.
Are you doing the Horde Breaker? Is that what you're doing?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yep.
Yeah, that's it.
I'll be right back. Should be back before my turn.
That's right, Cyber. I just saw your post. It's the crabs don't know it's a Me Too movement. That's right. They were trying to pinch you, Britannia. Where did you go? Oh, you're behind. Yeah, here. I'm going to... Yeah, I'll lose you. All right. Morthos. Gonna try to get this net out of the way. Let's see how many. Okay. Remember how many he had. He will strike, so he will get it. And oh wow, he has sneak attack on the net. Yeah, I went there. Okay, so yes, he cuts the net, and it begins to sink to the bottom.
Yay.
Free. Y'all may move in your boat now. And along comes Bart. Whee! You'll have to move your square. Thank you. Okay. Whoops. Done. Bart.
Yeah, I'm trying to see what he can use to actually hit these guys.
Oh.
Actually, Chill Touch would probably do it. He could probably hit him with Chill. It makes a ghostly skeletal hand, so he can probably hit him with Chill Touch, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, sure. Why not?
All right. Can you hear me?
Yep.
All right, cool.
Crocodile, you got a bunch of attackers around you.
Yeah.
And 6 is trying to grab Britannia. The other ones are 2 are attacking you, and then 1's still trying to attack Merphysio. Number 3 and 2 are attacking you, and 6 is trying to grab Britannia.
I think I'd probably go for number 6 because I'd want to protect her.
Okay.
And the target is grappled. Until the grapple ends, the target is restrained, and the crocodile can't bite another target.
All right, put grapple on him, please.
Nice.
Thank you.
All right, and I can choose to let go of the grapple on my next turn, right?
Anyway, it's going to try to, or it's going to fight you with the strength on strength. It can on its turn, so to break the grapple.
But assuming it doesn't break the grapple,
yes,
I can break
you can let it go
turn.
anytime. Yeah, you can do whatever you want to with it. Correct. All right.
The crocodile.
Pincushion.
Well, it doesn't have
Pincushion
grapple on it.
Pincushion doesn't. It number 6 does, right? Yeah.
Well,
It has it. At least I see it does.
What?
Pincushion does not like this room at all. Just give him an eerie, ucky feeling. Just so you know.
Okay, he's trying to find the way back to his master though without going back, so he wants to slowly come over this way and look for danger.
Well, he's seeing more of the room, and it looks like it is. It's really loud in here from all the roaring from the waterfalls. It seems to reverberate a lot in this room, and he's seeing more and more reliefs of horrific mouths, kind of carved everywhere, and the columns, and each are framed by a knotwork of looks like tentacles, wrought in stone, half submerged under the water, and the water here looks like it's slime covered. And then he sees these stairs that ascend from the water from a set of doors that are shut.
Okay, so from where it looks like there's a basically right beside where from where Pin's at. So that's kind of raised up, and the stairs are coming out of it.
There's that's a raised, it's land area, and then it goes down. Those stairs go down into the water toward those doors that he barely can see.
What's that color thing? Kind of looks like a face in the middle.
Yeah, it's I'm trying to see what that says. Stairs lined with columns ascend from the water to a landing where a block of smooth stone serves as an altar. Chains snake from the base of the altar, ending in open rusty manacles. And hey, hold on. We've got company. I didn't see that. There is. He's coming up out of the water, and climbing under the stairwell here are 3 creatures.
Do they see him?
Roll me a stealth check, please. And you can roll it in the front. I don't care. Oh, that doesn't look good.
But he says very loud, so maybe you should give them a disadvantage on that.
They beat that 3 times over. And so they're looking at Pin.
Well, he only moved 15 feet, so he is going to come back around here.
Oh, you know it's coming. Yeah.
He's an owl and cannot attack. So that's
we give it to Pin. We haven't done that in a while for the poor guy. All right, and so and then that means that now he doesn't see anything in this room. Bloop, bloop, bloop. Okay. Pass his turn.
Okay. He can report that there's danger in that room.
Yes, he can. All right. Doom, doom, doom. Crab number 2 will attack the crocodile. No, it won't. Oh, but it hit the crocodile there. All right. Crab will hit the crocodile. All right. Pinchy, pinchy, pinchy. Missy, missy, missy. Ooh, it's going to get Morphisia. Miss.
No, it's not.
Ooh.
What? No. No. Hold on. I want to use luck.
What she's going to use. How many have you used?
I haven't used it yet since we took the long rest. Because you wouldn't let me use it. I had to use inspiration on the other thing.
Oh, but you had used it one. I thought you used it on one of the rolls. Okay, you're fine.
No, because I used inspiration instead.
Y'all did a long rest, so that should have reset. You should have that.
Yeah, so I'm off 3.
Okay, yeah, you need to go back and you've got it check marked off on your feats, on your action tab. So just fix that when you can. That's all. Okay.
Oh no, I just checked
that off. Okay.
Just now.
So you want me to re-roll my attack? Do you?
No, I roll a d20 and I get to choose.
Oh, okay. Roll a 20. All right, 12 plus 3 is a 15.
And my ace,
He's gonna hit you either way, but it's not. It
won't be critical.
Not critical. So I don't think this would do it. It actually did it. So I'll take off the 5.
I would say you should roll another attack, so you didn't roll damage, so it wouldn't be a crit.
Yeah, I actually did. All right. Well, I was okay. Let me take the 7 off.
Or just take the 5 off.
That's what I was gonna do. Is just take the 5. I'm gonna take 5 off. So, boom. There we go. 6 is going to. Oh, damn it, Duffy! Did you really have to do that? Attack for Tanya. Oh no, Tanya!
Ooh.
He's grapple. Oh, he's got you.
Oh jeez.
Oh no! And now there's the next attack.
Wait, that's the crab that's grappled, isn't it?
Oh, he is. My bad. Oopsie daisy. Fine. Be that way. Let me take that. It is. I cheated. I cheated. All right. Boom. He can't do. Oh, he will do. Then he will do his strength on strength with the crocodile. And oh, never mind. Just never mind. I don't even want you to roll it. Just go ahead and Morphisia, your turn.
I'm frustrated that Tinder Strike didn't hit last time, and so I'm sitting here pondering if I want to polymorph into something again. because that was kind of fun. But then I wouldn't be able to move away, so I'm just.
I'm guessing you probably understand that your flaming dagger is probably not going to be too much use underwater.
Right. That's why I'm saying.
She pulls it on, it fizzles, pss, it goes out.
That's why I'm saying, I'm thinking, since I still can't cast Shatter or anything because that crocodile's in the way, I think I'm going to go ahead and polymorph myself back into something. But since the giant croc was difficult to move around, and T-Rex would obviously be just as difficult, what's something the next level down, Duff?
Well,
that wouldn't be as big, that would have, you know, like, what are my options?
Challenge rating, and that was giant croc was a 5, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a 5.
All right.
Yeah, like killer whales, but that would probably be as big as
It's gonna flop on everything.
CR4 is
a giant constrictor snake has a swim of 30.
Ooh. Would he
Being
be
a
able to
snake,
swim?
They probably be able to get through smaller space.
all right.
That's a CR2.
That's a CR2?
Mm-hmm.
How many hit points does it have?
60.
Oh, okay.
12.
Okay. We'll do the snake.
It's a speed 30 and a swim 30 for move.
Okay. We'll do snake.
It's a CR what? Brian?
2. Giant constrictor.
Okay, hold on. I was trying to get over where the hell is that? Constrictor snake. Okay. Boom. All right, where'd I put it? That's on the tracker. It is with Murphysius is a 5. So here's the 5.
I really wanted to do T-Rex. I'll have to remember that sometime, though.
And
You're a snake now?
Yeah, I'm a snake.
60. Let me get it. Okay. And
you're gonna give me
on the
the
board.
chart?
Yeah, I got to put it on there. Yeah, oh yeah, I got to remember to not close it. Nicely done, though. I like that. All right. Well, shit. That's a huge. Well, crap. Look at the size of this thing.
I would assume that's the size of it coiled up.
That's coiled up. You got to think
The
it's
size
gonna
it
be.
is on a tracker means that's the amount of space
It's huge.
controls in combat. But it's still not going to be 15 feet wide. It's going to be long and more slender, right? So
Yeah. So I should be able to squeeze through.
Think of it like an anaconda, Duff, right?
I know what it is. I'm just saying that going, that's awful big. Dang, that's awful big. All right. All right.
So it replaces me. So when I should be over.
Oh,
Well,
man.
Yeah. Y'all are wonderful.
So now-
really?
Now free and worthless.
Yeah, big ass
are riding
snake
a
just
snake.
lifted y'all up out of the boat and everything else. Okay. Way to go. This eruption
Didn't you
happens
say the
underneath
water
the
was
water.
pretty
Water's pretty
Well,
deep,
yeah,
though.
they're noticing that the water's a little bit deeper here. It's actually, there's about 40 feet of depth in this room. So, all right. So, Murphysia, that was your turn. So, there's this, I'm not putting this, I just understand the snake is up there, up on the net area. So, it's all managing that. So, your action is you made yourself a snake.
Yep. Mhm.
Okay. All right. Boom. Anything else?
Nope, I can't do anything else. So
All right. Free, do we want to hold here since it's 10:30?
Probably a good idea.
Okay. That's what I thought. And we'll get through this next week, and then you're off for a couple of weeks, and I know Donovan, you're out for a week. So, yes. we will,
Oh, I just wanted to go through one more round.
we're getting
I
close.
could get one or two of these crabs.
Just the 2 weeks after that. I'll keep going.
Oh, next week we're good. Then 2 weeks after. That's right. Okay. All right. All right, folks. Well, we will hold here in combat mode as they continue on in the water. It's called the Plunging Torrents. Deep down for the water cultist area. Okay. Nice job, folks. And everybody, thanks for watching. We will be back Thursday night with the Deadbeats as they continue on in Out of the Abyss. So, thanks for watching. Thanks for playing, guys and gals. And we'll see everybody Thursday. Take care.
Good night,
Good night, everyone.